What's up, everybody, and welcome back to D-Train Games and the Hunter Call of the Wild. Today, we are doing the wolf grind number 2, because like I said, I am aiming to get 2 wolves, so we are bringing back the wolf grind today for about an hour and a half. And then we're going to be starting our first ever bear grind for about 2 hours to finish the stream out. Hope you guys have a good time being here today. Let's go ahead and get started. What is up, Prayer? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yep, we're getting ready to get back on the wolf grind for a little bit, and then once we get this next wolf, we're gonna bring Alaska back to multiplayer because I'll be good after the next wolf, and then from there we will then start with black bear today as well. So it's about 2:20 my time, about 2:15 give or take. We'll hunt the wolves until about 4 o'clock, and then at 4 o'clock we'll switch over and do black bears until 6. Yeah, man, you did. You're the first one into the stream. Glad to have you today, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you. My wife actually started doing her wolf grind last night again. She found a couple of mythicals and had one legendary, and it did make diamonds, so that was awesome for her. Okay, he's gonna die. Look at that tree caught him. The 2. Was there any others? Nope. All right, we're good. Yeah, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, where did that wolf go? He's right there. Yeah, the one is right there. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I heard managing the bears was a little bit of a challenge for me. And as you guys will see later in the stream today, if you're still going to be around at that time, there's only one spot that I'm really struggling with on my map. There's this particular pond that is very difficult to work around because it's either you're too high up or too far away. And I think I've got the setup where it's going to work, which it did work for me last night. It was just a little bit complicated than the rest of the ponds. But yeah, we're going to do the 5 lakes method is what we're going to do. And if I can get one of my lakes to HM, then I'll just leave it as it is. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here on this map, is I need to HM this map a little bit. Since I got my great one, my wolf population has kind of got mixed up for whatever reason. Like a lot of these were not over here last time. So a lot of my wolves got reshuffled for some reason. Of course, that one's going to get behind that thing on me. Yep, that's our plan for the day. Hopefully we get some good trophies today. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Like I said, I still have some room in my North American lodge for some more mounts, so if we get some diamonds or rares today, I'll definitely be attaching them. I don't know exactly how many I have, but there is still some more room in my lodge for some wolf heads, so. We're only going to have 2 full body mount wolves, and that's going to be my 2 great ones, and then the rest of them are going to go on plaques. Then mark this one. So what you doing right now, Brayer? You doing anything interesting at the moment? What's up, Roscoe? Welcome to the chat, man. Glad to have you. Make yourself at home, talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. It's good to have you, man. Hope you're doing well. We're currently after Great One Wolf number 2. And it will be my final wolf that I'm going to get. Don't know if that's going to kill him or not. I was trying to feed it. I think I got it. I was trying to feed it like over his ear and into the lungs. I think that's going to kill him at least. Yeah, that'll get him. Oh, I didn't have my zeroing right. That might be the reason why I missed it a little bit. Now it's mythical out there. Go. Take this one too, since he's just going to take his sweet little time. Let's see, any others? I really don't want to shoot any wolves if they're not walking, because I'm not the best shot on medium game. Alright, that'll kill him at least. You're playing a game called Teardown. It's pretty fun. Oh, that's awesome, man. What do you do in it? Am I ending soon because I just joined? No, actually, I just started. Yep, I just started. I'll be going for 4 hours today. So it's 2:20 my time, give or take, and I'll be going until 6. So yeah, you just made it in time, man. Oh, just over his back. Crap, that was just over. Alright, there's my other group. 4, 3, 6. Take care of him. Alright. We should be good. One second, guys. My wife just texted me. Give me 1 second. Gotta reply to the woman. Alright, now I gotta refresh the stream just in case that me texting screws it up a little bit. Alright, we're good. Buddy, why are you growling? I don't even know why he's growling. He doesn't say that there's a predator nearby. Well, we'll grab the 4-wheeler either way. You blow stuff up and it's like a sandbox. You should try it. It's on PS5 and PC. That's really interesting. I mean, hey, if you blow stuff up, it's always fun. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll try that or not. I don't know if that's my kind of game. Why are these wolves over here, dude? Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. I did not mean to shoot. I had my finger pushing my trigger. My bad. That was an accident. Oh, well. They'll be back here next time we come along. That's a tree. That ain't gonna help us any. You think you'd be able to just bully down some of these trees? This was like little saplings? Because in real life you could. Alright, Duke. I'm gonna need you on this one, buddy. I don't know where this one's blood trail is. That's the one thing about my TV and hunting on this game at night is that my flashlight is like really bright on my television, so it's hard for me to actually see where I'm going if I have it turned on. Unless I'm on the 4-wheeler. For some reason, the 4-wheeler I can still see pretty good, but whenever I'm like on foot like this, it's like I have a big glare right in the middle of it a little bit. So it's hard for me to see. There we go, it's 2. See if I can find any more blood. No. Okay, let's go back. I wonder what the map after Peru would be. I have no idea. I will say though that I'm actually I'm really looking forward to Peru. I think it's an amazing map. I think that they have so many interesting animals to hunt. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming it on launch day if I can, and maybe even the day after. Just depends on my wife's schedule. Like I said, my schedule will be posted Sunday for everybody, but I am planning on streaming Excuse me, I'm planning on streaming the new map as soon as I can. But honestly, I've been looking at the Jaguar, and I think that it's a good, great one, but I think it's kind of mid. Now that I've had a couple of days for the excitement to kind of tone down, and I've really looked at the colors for the Jaguar, I think that it's a really good, great one, but I wouldn't say it's one of the best in the game. I think it's kind of like they've had too many colors on the wolves, if that makes sense. Like it looks like a color palette rather than an actual animal. So I don't know. That might be a hot take, but for me, the Great One Wolf is a really good, but it's not one of the best in the game, in my opinion. I think it's kind of like a 6 to 7 out of 10, in my opinion, if I had to rate it. It's not bad at all. Like I said, there's not a single color that I hate, but there's also not a single color that I'm like to die for, if that makes sense. They're all really good, but not enough to make me just like die to have. But I will be grinding for them if it seems that the grind is actually pretty doable. Because I would like to have a couple Jaguars if it's a fun grind. So I will be grinding for them as long as the grind isn't too difficult. Yeah, I mean Romania would be pretty cool. I could back that one. Yeah, Romania would be pretty neat. I'm honestly kind of hoping the only other maps that I can think of that I'm like really wanting to come to the game is Africa 2.0. The second one I would love to see is a Texas game reserve, because that would be amazing, because Texas has so many different like native and non-native species in their reserves. So it would just be a really cool mix and mash of different animals. And then the only other one I could think of that would be like one I'd really like to have. I really don't know what the other one would be. I really don't. Honestly, those two though would be really cool in my opinion. But I'm not picky. Like I said, I'll be down for whatever Call of the Wild wants to drop. So they've been really doing good on the maps here lately. Yeah, Romania would be pretty cool though. I just don't know. I don't really know what the animals are that you can find in Romania, but I do know that that's a pretty cool place though, and that would be cool to hunt there. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. We're trying to jump over there real quick and see if we can't grab them before they get out of view. See, can we find any of the wolves? I think I just spotted some. There he is. That's our other one. Got him. Alright, we were able to get both. Nice. I'm glad I could do that at this location. None of my other locations are hard like this, but on this one you have to shoot one and then jump over here and try to get the other one before it gets away. And usually you can do it. So, I'm glad to see that it works. Where is his tracks? There it is. And there he is. Alright. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you guys hit the like button for me so more people can find the channel. And also, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. We stream 3 days a week, 4 to 6 hours at a time. We mostly do Call of the Wild, but we also play other hunting and fishing games, and at times we may play some storyliners or unrelated games as well. So if you guys would like to subscribe and keep up to date with all the streams that we do here on the channel, I'd really appreciate it. See, that's a myth. 6, 3, 6, 3. Alrighty. So the mythical gets the bullet first because it's the biggest. Okay. Now let's go over here and see what we got in this other group. Like I said, I'm not going to take really many risky shots today, guys. I'm just going to kind of take whatever the game gives me, and we'll be happy with it. So if we don't get the shot that we want and they run off, we'll just let them run. Because I don't feel like tracking a whole bunch of wolves today. It'll still take it down. Alrighty. What's that one doing? Oh, come on. I thought he was going to walk down the hill. He juked me. That's fine. those schmoobs, he deserves to live, in my opinion. Romania would have gold jackal, European bison, red fox, brown bear, maybe great one, that'd be cool. Wolves, lynx, water buffalo, mallard, taros, which I'm not sure what those are. Dalmatian pelicans, that would be interesting. Oh man, yeah. So yeah, they have a lot of things there apparently. Yeah, I'd be game for that. That'd be pretty cool. Honestly, we got the black bear great one, but I would love to see if we had to have another bear great one. I would either want it to be the speculated bear because now that I've seen those things, they're really cool. But either the speculated bear or the grizzly should be next if they had to pick another bear. Or another predator in general. Now, also the great one on a lion would be amazing if they gave a lion a great one. But yeah, those are like the only 3 predators that I would really like to have a great one at the moment. Right now, I'm still waiting on the Rocky Mountain elk, the caribou, reindeer, and I can't think of my third one. But yeah, I have 3 great ones that I really like to see come to the game. But the Rocky Mountain elk is my number 1. I really want a Rocky Mountain elk great one, and I would like to see them have a redo. Make their antlers have better textures, make the bodies a little bit bigger if they could. I mean, I would just really, really love that. Dick, up here, buddy. I'm not down there. Alright, let's go find this third and final wolf. Dang, Roscoe. Yeah, so that'd be a killer map, man. Yeah, I could get behind that map. Like I said, it would be a little bit complicated, I think, with that many species. They'd probably have to cut those species down a little bit, but yeah, I could get behind it, and I would support that. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Also, man, just in general, I appreciate you stopping by my stream either way. I know that there's some much bigger streamers that are streaming at the moment, and stopping by to pay a visit to some of the smaller streamers. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you, and thank you for that. We can't grow if we don't have people kind of stopping by the streams and giving us a chance. So I really do appreciate you. And hopefully, I really hope you enjoyed my stream today. I hope that you have fun being here. Like I said, I always try to talk to people that talk to me in chat and everything. So hopefully I'll see you in the streams in the future as well, man. We also do multiplayer streams if you're on PS4 or PS5. At the end of every month, I'll open up my maps and I'll let people actually hunt with me via open comms and everything. So if you're on PlayStation, then you can definitely join us if you want to. It'll be happening. We'll be doing a 2-hour Peru launch multiplayer session, and then of course at the end of the month we'll be doing our 4 to 6 hour multiplayer stream, depending on how much time I have during the day. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join us if you're on PlayStation. Okay, that guy's gonna float, so we're gonna grab this one and then we'll just take the 4-wheeler over there to that one. Still got time to hunt. Oh, nice, Roscoe. Yeah, I don't play Roblox, but yeah, Roblox is a pretty neat game though. I've seen other people play some of the games on there. I didn't know they had a hunting game. That's interesting. Is it a pretty in-depth hunting game, or is it just kind of like a small mini-game type thing? Because I don't know how Roblox would do a hunting game, but that sounds pretty interesting either way, though. Yeah, we just got my second mule deer great one day before yesterday, I think, or maybe it was Monday. Yeah, we just got it Monday. We were actually on Silver Ridge Peak, so if you haven't seen the short and the video for it is on my channel if you want to go and watch it. But yeah, we got my second great one off Silver Ridge Peak, mule deer, and he was the double drop time rack, so I was extremely happy about that. That was the one that I got. If you wear headphones, be careful because I do flip out whenever I get him. But yeah, I was really excited for that. Alright, I'm going to settle for the 1, because we're running a little bit low on time. It's very fun, and it's like Call of the Wild. Interesting. Roblox actually made a game that's like relatable to Call of the Wild. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know. Like I said, I don't play Roblox, so I don't really have any experience with it. But dude, if it's like Call of the Wild, man, they must have went all out with it. That's awesome. Is that a rare or is it snowing? No, it ain't snowing. Oh, okay, I think it's just the way the moon is shining on them, because I don't really want to shoot that one. He's good for HM, so I'm gonna leave him and just hope that he ain't nothing special. See, can I get your friend too? I can get your friend. Nice. Let's see, anything else? Mythical, not bad. 3, 6, 4. So we'll take the myth. I'll take that mythical to go, please. I'll take that 6 as well. I think that's everything. Yeah, I'll leave that. It's good enough. It's a confirmed trophy. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright, so there's that one. His buddy's right there. We'll go get the 4-wheeler and grab the other one. I usually try to shoot more than this, but we're running... But where I'm running short on time, I had to track a few extra wolves. Where I'm running short on time, I need to just keep moving. So, we'll try to shoot more of them next run. Watch out, Duke. Don't let me run you over, man. Raven, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you, buddy. Hope you're going to be able to stay with us a little bit longer today. Nice to have you in chat, Raven. We don't have any trophies just yet. No diamonds, no rares. But we have had a couple of mythicals at least. But nothing too special. Yeah, it's good to have you, buddy. Yeah, it's not to have you back in chat, Raven. What you been doing, man? Been having a good week? I hope your week has been going good. But yeah, I'm hoping that our next Great One Wolf, I'm hoping that it comes pretty soon. I'm ready for us to be able to hunt on them in Yukon again on multiplayer. I do want at least 2 Great One Wolves, though. I don't know if I hit anything there. The good news is that if we have to track this one, we actually will have time to track it. Because that is our last stop of the night. So luckily we have one to track at the end instead of at the beginning. So that's going to be good. Awesome, Raven. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. I mean, you already know how my week's going. We got the Great One Muley, so I'm pretty good this week. Honestly, I'm hoping we get another great one today. But if we don't get a great one anymore this week, I mean that's made my week. So, and then the Marvel Rivals season 8.5 starts today, so we're gonna be ending about an hour early. We'll end at 6 today, and that way I can play with my wife when she gets home, because we're excited to death to play the new season. The only thing I really hate is that I was starting to learn how to play Black Cat, and she's been nerfed up the wazoo this season, so I'm probably gonna have to let her go. I was really wanting to lord her because I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so all the Spider-Man characters I was wanting to be lords on. And yeah, I was just starting to get good with her whenever they decided to nerf everything about her, and now barely anybody plays her this season because of it. So Oh well. Golly, Roscoe. 8 ounces. So, is that a lot of meat for a fallow deer? I'm in the U.S. in Kentucky, so obviously we don't have fallow. But are fallow deer, is that like a normal thing for them to only give you 8 ounces? That seems a little bit low. That seems a little bit low in my opinion. Is that wrong? I don't know where Duke's going. I think he's trying to take me straight to the animal, but the blood's going this way, so I don't know where he's going. This was a bad shot. Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's my favorite great one I have right now. Honestly, that is my new favorite great one in any of my trophy lodge. Is that mule deer. I absolutely loved him. That was the rack I was wanting from SRP, and it gave me the rack. I didn't care about the color as long as it wasn't cinnamon stripes, and the game gave me a combination that I could dream of. I mean, it was beautiful. I was so happy to have the double drop time mule deer along with the darker colored fur. I thought it looked gorgeous. I was extremely satisfied with that. Not just happy, but satisfied. So, I probably will try to go after more mule deer in the future, but I'm gonna take a long break from them for now. But if I ever do return to mule deer, I don't know if it'll be on SRP or if it'll be on a ski. But if I ever do decide to return to muleys, yeah, I've already got the 2 racks that I was wanting the most, so I don't know if I will or not. But usually for great ones that I like, that has like a certain rack on them, I usually will hunt them until I get that rack, and then I'm good. Like the whitetail, I will return to the whitetail grind at some point because I still want the double drop time for the whitetail. So obviously I will return to that grind at some point, but I'm not sure if it'll be New England or if it'll be a totally different map. Honestly, I've been thinking about doing it on Peru, to be honest. That'd be a really tough grind, but I mean, imagine getting a great one whitetail in Peru. I mean, that would be so cool to get a swamp buck. Or excuse me, not swamp, jungle. It'd be so cool to get a jungle whitetail. I mean, that'd be so cool. So I have thought about doing the whitetail grind in Peru. That would be awesome. And then to get the double drop time off of it, that'd be cool. But yeah, our last great one, wolf, was actually a pretty long grind. So I'm hoping that this grind is not going to be as long. I would have to go way back in my notebook to see how many, but I think that our last wolf was over 3,000 kills, if I ain't mistaken. So, it'd be really nice if the game decided to reward us with, like, a wolf that's sub 1,000. Of course, one can only hope. Let's see, these guys are going to walk. At least 1 or 2 of them. That's kind of my thing. I want to get at least 2 animals out of every zone, no matter what grind I do. Unless it's a zone that I just really love and just has 1 shooter, but it's always coming back, then I'll settle for the 1. But the wolf grind, I always try to get at least 2, and then I can let the other ones run if they're not giving me good shots. It's just the way that I do it. Alright, so grab you. Then let's go grab the other one, and then we gotta go check our solo zones. I'm still trying to get that place back there in that valley. I'm still trying to HM that spot, but those wolves are just being stubborn as they can be. They're solos, so they keep bouncing between this island and then back there in that corner. And I'm trying to HM all those back there because it's pesky having to run across this river every single time and shoot over there. I don't know why they're fleeing. But whatever. Am I excited for the new map and great one? I really am. I will say that I'm more excited for the new map and the species than I am for the new great one, though. I think the jaguar is an amazing animal to choose for a great one. But, like I said at the beginning of my stream, unfortunately, I do not think it's one of the best great ones in the game. I think that they did a good job with all the colors. I think that they're all great. But I don't think any of them are like there's none of them that I'm like drooling over, if that makes sense. I think that every single one of the fur colors for the Jaguar are good, but I don't think there's a single one that's like amazing. I don't know. It just does. It just it clicks with me, but it does. But it does. It's not one of those great ones where it's like I have to have something, if that makes sense. So the way I'm rating the great one of the Jaguars, as far as what I've seen so far, I would say that I would rate them probably about a 7 out of 10, where they're all really really good, but there's not a single one. There's not a color that's like making me die to have, if that makes sense. So I would rate the great one Jaguar about a 7 out of 10 because of that. Definitely a really good great one. I would definitely want at least one or two of them, just because the Jaguar itself is a really cool creature. But as far as the colors are concerned, I'm just not. There's just not really a color that I'm dying to have from them, unfortunately. All right, that's fine. I can let them run. Two is better than none. You shot a level 5 Euro Bison once? Nice, man, nice. Did you get it and did it make diamonds? Because I believe level 5 is what Euro Bisons are supposed to be, I believe. It could make diamond. Yeah, Ravens, that's my point. Like, I didn't want to come out and say it, but yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. They do feel like they're kind of reused. Like, if you look at them, there's like a couple that's like right there. Like, they're almost to the point where I would love having them. But to me, it looks like they just took a big, just like they took 2 or 3 buckets of paint and just threw them all at one time onto the Jaguars to see what they look like. And then they're like, okay, that'll work. Like, that's just kind of how I feel. I feel like they just swashed colors onto them and said, there you go, there's a great one. I don't really see a whole lot of creativity with these. Like with the wolf, every single color was amazing. Except for the Starborn, I think that one was like the weakest out of all of them, even though it had the stars. But all the other ones, like the Twin Souls and all the other ones, I mean, they just had that mistaken beauty to them. Whereas the Jaguar, it just looks like a multicolored animal. It looks like you given like a 5th grader a crayon and told them to color the animal, and then they left it as such. But not to say they didn't do a good job coloring the animal. It's just the colors they chose is kind of like good, but it could have been better. Again, that's just me, but that's how I feel about it. I just feel like that their furs are just kind of like a bunch of different colors mixed together, but none of them are like creative, if that makes sense. Did this wolf float? Crap, it did float. All right, well, rip. We'll have to go get that one. Go grab this one then. Yeah, this is going to take up a lot of time, unfortunately. This is the worst thing about this place back here in the back. That's why I'm trying to get it HM. So that way I can just worry about the island. And move on. Because there's always animals back here that I end up having to track. But I have to start with this zone in order to keep my pressure being identical. Come on, dude. Check off later, man. We gotta go. Alright, right there. I hope the other wolf doesn't despawn, but we're going to go ahead and do a second teleport. Fast travel, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, sometimes if you fast travel more than twice, your animals, if they're in the water, they will despawn. So, hopefully this wolf is still here. If not, that's fine. I don't care to lose a couple as long as they're solos, but... See, is he still out here? He is still out there, okay. I meant to grab the 4-wheeler, but I forgot it. Oh well. I feel like the boar, jaguar, roe deer, and some of the wolf all look like the same fur-wise. Yeah, I can agree with you on that, Raven. Yeah, like the only differences between them is the pattern or the shade, like the brightness of it. I can see what you're talking about, but yeah, to me they went more for like realistic but majestic to like more fantasy and colorful. Which, like I said, certain species that would look amazing on, but like predators, in my opinion, predators need to look scary. Like for me, the great one wolf. I mean, the colors they chose for that one, a majority of them were really, really good because they went for like a really majestic looking wolf. With a few of them looking scary, like the really dark colored ones, like the Gravehide that I got. That one would be terrifying to find in real life. But you know, like the Jaguar, in my opinion, all of them should have been you know, like the, if you will, the cheetah print, but like darker, lighter versions of it with like dark browns, blacks. Like they should have made it look like it was a nighttime predator. Is what they, in my opinion, is what their colors. Their colors should complement what they are, and in my personal opinion. So like nighttime predator, yeah, it needs to be like darker colors. Oh crap. Dude, I hate this zone. I had it HM before I got my Great One Wolf, and now for whatever reason I've gotten these solos that came back. So annoying, man. Well, at least I got one. At least I got one. There's a 7, a 3. Dude, what would I do if I just saw a 10? Like, didn't even make it to 100. That'd be crazy. That's a bad shot, but I think it'll still take him down, maybe? He did that weird rollover thing right at the last second. I don't know if that's going to kill him or not. That's unfortunate, though, either way you look at it. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to spot anymore. They're all the way in the trees. Crap, man. I feel like this zone keeps getting more and more wolves in it. I don't know why my wolves are, like, changing zones all the time. There you go. Step out. Well, he did the same thing. Right as soon as I went to shot, he decided to do that rollover animation. Well, shoot, man. That is very unfortunate. Yeah, very true. Yeah, I never thought about that, Raven, but yeah, they are the same color. Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're pretty much identical. Again, they look good. It's just, you know, I'd rather the great ones be more focused on the antlers rather than the fur color. But if it was the fur color, I'd rather them be more realistic, but like out there realistic, if that makes sense. Like have the colors be what you find on the animals, but have them in like creative ways, if that makes sense. Like don't just have like the normal albino with melanistic and piebald, but maybe you know like the half and half colors work really good. Making them where they naturally fade into each other, basically. Instead of just being like thrown together. Like I said, some of them will work and other ones not so much. I'm just hoping that what they're doing is it isn't using AI. Is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're not just like throwing the random colors into AI and then having the AI slap it onto their animals, and then that way it saves them time and money. Like I really hope that there's actual artists that are actually like working on the great ones. Sort of like Assassin's Creed, how they have like certain body positions and stuff that they're making AI use on their people instead of actually using motion capture to act out the scenes. Like I'm just hoping they're not using like something like that, but for fur colors, if you know what I mean. But again, I'm not trashing on the furs. They do look good. Every single Great One Jaguar I think looks really really good. I just don't think any of them are mind-bogglingly amazing. So. For me personally, especially with all the lakes that's on the new map and the big river, if the Jaguar is not an easy grind, I'm probably just going to use that map as a multiplayer map. The same way we do for New England and all the other ones. Because if there's not a great one that I really want to pursue due to the difficulty or just because I'm not really interested in the great ones, I'd rather just keep them as a free roaming map. So, when I get the map Tuesday, I'm going to be playing with it on my own for a while and seeing how much I enjoy the map in general. And then later down the line, whenever I see how people are doing the Jaguar grind, if possible, I'm going to see how complicated that grind is. And if it's pretty bad complicated, I'm probably just not going to worry about grinding for them. It'll probably be one I'll put on the back burner. So, that's just my take on it. And this guy's going to be a while. Oh my goodness, Raven. Every single animal model, that looks amazing, doesn't it? I mean, you gotta agree with me on that one, too, that every single animal in Peru looks amazing. There's not a single model that's bad. Like, for me, my favorites on the new map is the ocelot, the speculated bear, the caiman, and the jaguar. Those are my absolute favorites. But you gotta admit, all the other animals look beautiful, too. Like, I'm not gonna have a problem with it. But for me, it's like, it's hard for, I have a heart for certain animals, and it's hard for me to shoot, like, the little ones because they're cute. So, it's going to be hard for me to shoot, like, the capybaras and the lemur-looking animals. Because they're just kind of adorable. So, unless I see, like, a diamond or a rare of them, I just don't know if I'll even shoot them. But I'm definitely going to go after the other ones I just mentioned. And like I said, if I can't do the Jaguar, I do want to see where all the whitetail drink zones are, and I am going to see if I can do a jungle whitetail grind. Because that would be really cool. If I decide not to do the Jaguar, that is. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll even do the whitetail. I just want to kind of see where they drink and see if it even be possible. So that way I can have a backup. Hang on one second, guys. What's up, Braden? Raven, I got a phone call. If anybody tries to join the chat, just let them know that I'm talking to my dad on the phone. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, sorry about that. My father called me. I'm back now, though. What's up, Braden? Glad to have you in chat, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope you're still in the chat. I'm sorry I had to walk away for a minute there. Not walk away, but I had to go on mute. My father called me, and I was wanting to talk to him. Him and my mom are getting ready to go on vacation, and I called him earlier to check on him, and he couldn't answer me, so he's calling me back. Oh, I thought I had that. No. Darn it. Dude, I don't know what's up with me. It's like I hit a few shots and then I make some bad shots, and I hit a few shots and I make some bad shots. My goodness. I need to get it together, guys. I need to get it together. At least we got the mythical. At least we got him. I don't know where he went. Let's see. It's not blood. Where did he go? Where is he, dude? Thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. Oh, there he is. He's behind the tent. No wonder I couldn't see him. Crap, we did kill him. Darn it. It's 2:41. We'll come back and track him. I can't. I don't want to track him right now. I'll still count the kill, but I need to come back and track him at the end because we're running out of time to make it to all my zones now. You love the capybara because I love them IRL and I want one as a pet. I hope they make it to where you can pet. Oh yeah, I hope you can pet them too. Yeah, like I said, the capybaras in the new map, or capybara, whatever you want to call them. To me, they're going to be a really tough animal for me to even hunt because I do have like the soft heart towards like cute animals, and it's just like I would much rather just watch them on the map rather than shooting them. So I don't know if I'll even do it. If I find a diamond one, I'll probably shoot it, but outside of that, I'll probably just leave the others. Diamonds or rares is probably what I'll hunt, like actually shoot. But yeah, there's certain animals in that map that I probably just won't really target just because of that cute factor. I don't know. I just have, even though I know it's a video game animal, it's just like I still have that part of me that's like I just don't want to shoot them. But I will target all the big game species on the new map though. That's for sure. Those will definitely be a priority for me. So will you walk for us, sir? I would like to shoot this guy, but I need him to walk. Oh, come on. Dude, he turned around at the last second. Are you serious? Well, that guy knew what he was doing. He's like, watch this. He's going to think he's going to get a shot on me and he's going to miss. Alright, I need my four-wheeler because I can't waste time. Yeah, they are. They really are, Raven. Like I said, I might shoot one if I find a diamond potential or a rare. But outside of that, I'm probably just going to leave the others. I don't know, though. I might get on that map and decide I want to shoot all of them. Who knows? You always think one thing, and then whenever you actually get on the map or get the new game, at that point you realize how you really want to play. So I guess we'll see on launch day how I feel. But I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for Peru. I think it's going to be an amazing map. Just on the sole fact that it's a jungle map in itself. I mean, that's awesome. I'm surprised there ain't more people in chat today. I figured everybody want to be here for the stream. I guess that people are waiting for the bear portion. Or they're just doing their own thing today. I don't know. I did figure I'd have a little bit bigger of a crowd in here. It's a 2, it's a 4. 4? What are you doing in there? I don't want no 4 in there. There we go. We got something on that second shot. Dude, I just hope that all of our wolves stay in their zones and don't leave. It's probably going to hit 3 o'clock before we get through all of our zones, but I want to make sure that we at least get to see what's in all of them. We had to do a lot of tracking, unfortunately. "37 kills in. Alright guys, for anybody who might be here coming in here at a later time when this is no longer live, if you guys have made it this far, or if anybody's currently in chat hanging out, please make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe for me. That way we can try to get to 700 subscribers. I really would appreciate you guys hitting the like button. More people can find the channel that way. And obviously trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure you guys subscribe as well and help out the channel that way. I really would appreciate your all's support. And there is currently nobody in chat. It looks like that everybody else had to step away for a minute, so hopefully we'll get more people in the chat. But then again, I think the main reason why there ain't as many people here today is because people have early access to Peru, and I'm sure there's a lot of people watching those live streams right now. So, we'll just grind today. If people want to show up, great, and if they don't, no big deal. We'll probably get more of an audience after Peru's launch. We'll have to see. Legendary, let's go! This is where I got my great one. It's nice to see another legendary here. Smoked. Six, 3, 4, 6. They're all gonna scatter. 4. Oh crap. That's fine. We'll miss him. Well, we hit something with the 6 at least. Alright, it's 3 o'clock. We'll come back and grab these. I need to see what's in this zone. Hopefully they haven't left already. Okay, so they are leaving, but at least I get to see what they were. Oh, come on. Let me up here. Let me see if I can at least get one of these. It's a 4. Did I not hit anything on that shot? Golly. That felt like it should have been lung all the way. And that guy is going to be saved by a moose. Go figure. Alright, we got some tracking to do. So I as far as him as a person, I actually do not have enough education on him to know if I like him or not. By the way, we got a diamond, I think. I just shot a legendary. But outside of that, I do like some of his songs. But I don't really know much about him as a person to be able to say if I like Michael Jackson. So I hope that makes sense to you. But yeah, I'm not really sure. There we go. There's a dime. He's a little dime right on the side, but we got one today. Let's go ahead and taxidermize him so that way we can put more on the wall. Like I said, I have more wall space for wolves. Alright. 1 diamond today. Not too bad. And now let's go get these other 2. But yeah, I like him. I like Bad. That's one of my favorite songs by him is Bad. I like Black or White. Yeah, I like a few of his songs. But I wouldn't say that he's like one of my most favorite singers in the world. And I don't have enough education to really tell how much I like him as a person. So that's about where I stop with Michael Jackson. I'm more of a rock and like 80s, 90s metal fan with him, but not all metal. Like I'm not very big on scream metal and stuff like that. My metal is like Metallica, and that's like my speed. And then I also really love Bon Jovi. I love a lot of the 80s and 90s era rock. I think I had a floater, if I'm not mistaken, and I forgot about him. Because I did kill 3 out of this zone. Let me bounce back over here. I think he floated. Billie Jean ain't bad. But I just think it's overplayed. Yeah, like the first couple of times that I listened to it, I did like the song, but it's just overplayed in my opinion. I've gotten to the point now where it's like if I hear it playing, I'd rather not hear it just because of how often it plays. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to Michael Jackson's music, I prefer when it comes to Beat It and Smooth Criminal, I actually like the remakes better than his versions. But I like his voice better, if that makes sense. I like the instruments better in the remakes, but I like his voice better in that as far as the lyrics are saying. But yeah, I'm just kind of picky with him. All right, we got to go back over here so because we have one that I injured earlier and we have the track it. So let's go track him. But yeah, I'm more of a rocker than I am anything. Golly. Why are these wolves back here? It's after their drink time. Why are they here? Well, we'll see what they are after we reach that time, but I don't know what they're doing here. We gotta go over here and track a wolf. Let's see, did I kill that one? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, we did kill him. Alrighty, so that's gonna be like 43. I was born in the early 2000s, so I like Nirvana, Green Day, Michael Jackson, and Queen. Honestly, those are all really, really solid. Those are all really solid bands. Like I said, all those bands that you just listed, I do have songs that I like by all of them. So it's not bad at all. It's not a bad list. The thing about me is that I was born in the '90s, but my mom, my dad grew up with rock and roll, and nowadays he just doesn't listen to music at all. As he's getting older, he just doesn't like listening to it. But my mom, she grew up on country music, so I loved all the early '90s, like the '90s and early 2000s in the country. I loved all of that, and then eventually I heard Master of Puppets by Metallica, and that made me fall in love with that song. And then I heard Enter Sandman, and then Sabbath True. Next thing you know, I know almost like over 30 plus of their songs. And then I heard Bon Jovi, which they're still my favorite rock band. The classic Bon Jovi is. Um, and you know, the ones that you listed, I have music by them that I like. So yeah, like I said, they're all very solid picks that you have. Duke, where are you going? What do you mean waiting for owner? I can't swim with you. The wolf, I think it's died on that opposing shoreline over there somewhere. Yeah, I think that my wolf ran all the way around the pond, and Duke's like trying to take me to it, but I can't swim. Well, Duke, you get over there first, buddy, and I'll meet you. Good grief, he just loves swimming, man. My dog does not like to run around the ponds. He swims through them. Yeah, like, you could have literally... Look, I even beat you here, Duke. All you had to do was walk around the island with me, but no, you just had to take the hardest route. I even found the blood before you did. You silly dog. Yeah, we'll hunt wolves for about another 45 minutes, and then we'll move over to black bear for about 2 hours. And then next week, we'll do some more Call of the Wild, but I'm thinking we might throw in some other games as well. Just to kind of keep things different. Well, I don't know. We might just do Peru all week next week, honestly. We'll have to see. Come on, Duke. Let's go. Lead me to the wolf. Oh, there he is. Alright, I do believe that's all the wolves that we had to track. Alrighty. I believe we're good to start over. Go and get a drink. Back up time, well, let's do 25. Give me about 5 extra minutes. Not that big of a change, but at least it's a little bit extra time. Yeah, I'm guessing that my people are kind of jumping between my streams and the other streams today. They're watching, see what people are getting in Peru, and they're coming over here to see if I've got a great one or anything, and then bouncing back and forth is my guess. Seven, 3, 4, 7, 5. It's a big female. 4, 5. All right. Where's the other 7 at? Not sure. There he is. That's all right. We don't know if we're gonna be able to double up on this one or not. Kind of like to leave that level 4, honestly. It's a good one to leave. All right, that's fine. We'll take 1 this time around. I don't feel like chasing. I've tracked enough. Oh, I figured as much, Raven, because in Discord it literally says that you're that you're a Green Day lover. So I figured as much. It's awesome that you've been to so many shows. Yeah, I haven't been lucky enough to go to too many concerts in my life. The only one I can even remember, because most of the concerts I went to, I was little. But the only concert I can remember I going to is one of the most recent ones, and it was my wife and I went and saw Nickelback. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago now, sadly. But yeah, we went and saw Nickelback in Knoxville, and that was awesome. Honestly, I'm fine if these are level 5s back here. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather them be level 4s, but I am fine with them being level 5s. I just don't want them to be 6s, 7s, or 8s. So I don't want that one, don't want that one. That one's okay. It's a 4. Gotta be careful here. I hate how they get all bunched up back there. There we go. And that one's gonna spook. That's fine. Alright, we'll just take 2 out of these corners this time around, unfortunately. It is true, yes. It is. But yeah, if I could choose a band that I could see before they retire, I would love to see Metallica, because they're still so good. And I wish I could say that I wanted to see Bon Jovi, but honestly, his voice has just been so shot since like 2023. So I don't even know, like, he shouldn't have went on tour because he's made a bad name for himself. He gives some songs a bad name right now for a pun. But yeah, he's had surgery and stuff, and some people say that he sounds better, while other people are still saying that he's like taking a shortcut. And I've heard him sing "Living on a Prayer" that was done in 2026, and he can't even get like full words out. Like he sounds better, because at least you know what he's saying now. Like you can actually hear what the words that he's saying now. But yeah, he's still struggling pretty bad. So I would have loved to have seen Bon Jovi, but honestly, they just haven't been the same since Richie left in 2014. So I'd probably withdraw that idea. But I'd still love to see Metallica. I'd love to see Nickelback again if we could, because Nickelback was fun. Alright. That's a cool colored mythical. 7, 6, 8. let you float, because I at least want to get that mythical out of there. 4, 6. I don't know if I'll get a crack at any of these other ones. Yeah, they're going to run too far, I think. Alrighty. Let's see, what else can we find? So 3, 2, 6, 6. Ugh. A bunch of 6s this time around, it looks like. Did I not hit? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. I shot, but the animals didn't spook, and they were just kind of sitting there. That was interesting, to say the least. I hope my game ain't about to crash or something, because they ain't acting normal. Alright, let's see. Anything on this opposite side? It's a 5, a 4, 3, 3, 3. So that's my shooter out there then. Hoping I get intestines or something. Alright, we did. Alright, good. That 8 is already almost to us. That's wonderful. I believe that's going to be 3 of them. I ain't afraid of you. Then I don't know if I hit anything there. I was trying to hit the mythical, but I think he ran right as soon as I went to shoot. Didn't even know I had a mythical in this spot. Oh, I hit something. Oh, I hit a female. Crap. Well, I'm gonna let her go. Ain't no reason tracking a female. Let's see, where am I at? I think he's trying to take me back to that female's trail. I don't want the female, Duke. I want the males. Wait a minute. No, there isn't another one over here. My bad. I'm running for no reason. The other pressure is that female that I shot. Don't know what I'm thinking. We only killed 3 males, so that was the mythical, the 6, which we just picked them up. So yeah, there's only one more for us to find. Alright, Duke, I wish you'd hurry up, man. Well, as soon as I saw the blood, Duke was here. Where's he going? Oh, he's just taking me straight to the wolf is what he's doing. You live. What's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. You're working today. I hear that. Yeah, we're hoping for a great one, and we're hoping for at least either one of these two species, to be honest. We're going to try for the wolf first, as you can see. And then we're going to try for the black bear later in a little bit. So I'm hoping we get both today. Oh, I was able to snag the kills. Let's go. But yeah, we're going to give it about another 30 minutes on the wolf, and then I'm here at the top of the hour. We're going to switch over to black bears for the first time on the channel. Yeah, I was going to stream 3 hours of bears and then 2 hours of wolves is what my original plan was, but from where I'm cut the stream a little bit short today, I figured that we would begin with the wolves and then end with the bears. We do 2 and 2 is what I figured we'd do. Is that one a rare? That one looks awfully dark, but I don't know if he's a rare or not. It is snowing too. That one does... I don't know. I don't think that's a rare. Yeah, I don't think that's a rare. I think it just looks funny. I guess I'll pop it with a 308 just in case, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. And it's going to walk. It should still be right in there. It's not. Dude, how's my shots been like that today? I've had so many shots today that look like they should be right in the money, and then it's like I miss everything. Go figure. Alrighty. It's a 3, it's a 3. 7. There we go. Dude, their death animations are so violent, man. Like, you could probably put the Wilhelm scream on them and it would actually match. Like, that is hilarious. We'll have to keep an eye out for pressure on the other wolf, because I don't know, I don't think that's gonna kill it where it's a 308, but it could. Oh, they were being weird yesterday? What were they doing? I mean, I don't have any experience on the fox grind, so I don't know if I'd be able to tell you or not, but... What were they doing, Zero? Were they just, like, not coming in? Were they... Like, what do you mean? Okay, so we did get that one, but we'll come back and track him in a little bit. We'll track him in a minute, because I want to make sure I can get around to all of our zones. So, long tracks like that, we'll just have to wait. I hope that ain't a rare, though. If it is a rare, we've screwed it up, but at least we get it. Oh, gotcha, Zero, gotcha. Well, they could be getting stuck in limbo too. If you're going around your zones very fast, you could just not be giving them enough time for the respawns to come back. Sometimes also if you're killing animals in big amounts, they can actually get stuck in limbo, as I call it, which is where the game just doesn't push them out. So, and it takes a couple of runs for them to come back. So either one could be happening to you. Okay, that's going to kill him. So we'll have that one to track. You might have to check your bouncer lake later. Yeah, you probably will. Let me see, what time is it right now, my time? Okay, it's just 2:22. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot what's here, then I'm going to go back to where we just came from and get those 2 wolves, and then we'll continue. That way we won't have so many to track. But yeah, you might have to. Hopefully, hopefully it's a sign. I hope you're getting ready to get something good. But we did get 1 diamond today, for anybody wondering. I did get 1 legendary, and it did make diamond today. So we do have 1 diamond wolf that we get to take home with us either way. Take him out. Crap. I'd rather get the 6 if I could choose. Alright. We'll have to track both of these. So let's go back over here, grab the one wolf. Because we should have time to actually do the tracking on these, because they're kind of close to us. Did this wolf float? I don't see the floater. Oh, it's right here. Alrighty, now let's go get the other one. I think I'm going to grab the four-wheeler and go over there to where I know he ran to, just so we can save a little bit more time. You might try feeders for the Jaguars. I don't know if that would work. I don't think anybody's asked the question whether feeders work on Jaguars or not. But if they do, that might work. That might be a pretty good idea. But you'd only be able to get like one or two at a time. But I don't know though. I mean, they could be magic for the grind. If you do try that out, let me know how it works. Because if it works out pretty well, I might do it as well. But we also don't know how many Jaguars can be on the map at a time. We don't know how many drink zones they have. So, but I'm pretty sure they're a nighttime drinking animal as well. Which is unfortunate for anybody such as myself who would prefer to hunt during the day. Okay, so there's 50 on the map at a time, and they're class 6. Okay. I thought they were like a class 7. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I thought they were like class 7 or something. Grab that one. I'll tell you one game that I'm looking forward to though right now is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, dude. I've been watching a lot of gameplay for Resynced, and that game looks like it's going to be a phenomenal. And I loved the original. Like I said, I was the fourth wealthiest pirate in the world online. At one point, I didn't stay there for long, but I think that whenever I actually left it on Xbox, I was like 15th, if I'm not mistaken. But I held fourth for like the longest time. Like I was number 4 in the world for many months. It's just that I didn't do the same tactics as everybody else, and people found out faster ways to make money, and then once they found those ways out at that point, they just started getting ahead of me. I did most of my money from white whaling and catching sharks and doing contracts and stuff. And then people found out that if you do that, plus, plus some taking on naval contracts and missions and stuff, that it may give you even more money. And I just wasn't really interested in that part of the game as much after a while, so I lost that title after a little bit, but I was proud to wear it for as long as I did. Yeah, I'm very, very excited for Black Flag. The best pirate game ever made, in my opinion. And it has a really great story, too. Alright, grab this guy. Alright, let's go to the Great One Lake. This is where the Great One showed up, and it's also where I got my diamond today, so... Wonder what's going to be here now. Five, 2, 4, 6. And another 6. Alrighty. So nothing special came back from the diamond, unfortunately. Is that a dead wolf laying out there, or is that a rock? That's a rock. Okay. 2, 5. I'm try to get that 6 because he's the biggest. Grab him. Can I get a second? See if this 5 is going to walk for us. I think I was a little bit behind on that one. Don't know. I'll have to keep an eye out for pressure. Alright, what's over here? 6. Didn't want to spot that one, and that was a female. 4, 7. So the 7 gets my attention first. And then the 6 gets it. And there we go. So we got at least 3. I don't know if we killed the other one. Where did this one die at? There he is. Dude, it's crazy how you can kill a wolf with a 300 and still get like $1,200 for it. Wolves give you so much money, man. If you're wanting to get good money in the game, wolves is a good grind. Because you can pop them with the 300 and still get 1,200 for them. Now, where did these guys die at? There's that one. And there's that one. Alright, I think we got the other one too, but we'll come back and track it here in a minute. Let's go to the last zone. And then we got two to track. Someone's jamming. Someone just came by my house and their car was with their car. They had their volume turned up so loud it was rattling my house. Good grief. Only one male here? That's strange. Hopefully they're just stuck in limbo. Don't know where the other males are. Guys, we've had some really good progress on the wolves today. We started at 0. We're already at 58 kills. So we're getting plenty of numbers out today on the wolves. And like I said, guys, this is my final wolf. After I get this next great one wolf, we are going to be retiring the wolf grind, and we'll be bringing this map back to multiplayer. Did it float? Where's my wolf? Oh, it's out there, blending in with the ground. All right, let's go do some tracking. We got 2 wolves to track. All right, Duke, let's get started, man. You can't just leave them. I'm hoping there's an outpost near a couple of them to add then. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that you're able to do that. There's so many lakes on the new map, I thought that putting a feeder on one end of the lake and having 16 zones set up, that could work. I mean, like I said, we'll have to see. I mean, if I had to use the feeders, you would have to really figure out where the Jaguar's home range is, and you would have to find some real clear areas where you could actually do the grind. But yeah, I mean, like, if you could have 16 and shoot 16 at a time every single day, I mean, that's 16 plus 16 plus 16 plus 16 if you keep resetting times, and if they're all there every single time. So, I mean, if you can make it efficient, then yeah, the feeders definitely can work for them. But it just makes me worry that if you do it that way and they're all 16 there at one time, that the next time you go there, they may or may not even come back. So the Jaguars, I think, are going to end up being another pawn grind with at night, is my guess. Is what everybody's going to have to do. Is just do herd management on certain pawns and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm only going to go after the Jaguar Great One if it turns out that the grind isn't that difficult. Because I'm just not one to do a really like over the top difficult grind. If the thickness of the jungle gets in the way, or if HM is tough, or just whatever have you, then I'm probably just going to let it sit by the wayside and we'll just use it as a free roaming area. Yeah, you will have 2-0. Like I said, if it's working, I mean, like I said, just let me know in Discord. Just you can direct message me if you want to, or whatever you want to do with that. But yeah, just let me know in Discord what you found, and let me know what you think, because yeah, I'll definitely be willing to give that a try if it works. Especially if you can make it to where you can do it during the daytime, because like I said, I'm a daytime hunter, so the only reason I hunt at night is to get great ones. And like I said, I would like to have, depending on what their multi-mounts look like, because nobody knows what they look like just yet, but I am planning on playing through the missions so that way I can unlock them. And depending on what the multi-mounts are and stuff, will depend on how many I want. So, if the grind is a good grind, then I'll try to get 2. Because with predators, I would like to set them up where they're fighting each other or something along those lines, and which means that you'd have to have two of them. The wolf is a special condition because I wanted two that are howling with each other. So I'm putting them on two different full body mounts where they're facing each other, howling at the moon. And then I'm gonna have my three favorite rares in the back behind them. So, which that's gonna be the albino, egg white, and melanistic. Duke, where'd you go? Oh, his outline left, and I didn't know where he went. Yeah, this was a really, really poor shot on this wolf. Very, very poor shot. But we should do better on the bears because I'm used to shooting big game, so the bear grind today should go a little bit easier. Dude, that'd be really cool. Or have the caiman holding the jaguar. Like make it to where they have one pose where the jaguar killed the caiman, and then have another pose where the caiman is like holding the jaguar by the throat, like a dead jaguar body in its mouth. That'd be really cool. Or maybe have a capybara in their mouths or something along those lines. There's a lot of cool things they could do with those two. But yeah, from what I've seen though, Zero, it's not a daytime animal, sadly. I think that Scarecrow in his first video where he went through and hunted all the new species, I think that he was able to discover, it was either him or Flinter one, but they were able to discover that the jaguar's drink time is at night. So yeah, I think it's gonna be another night grind, unfortunately. However, with wolves, if you put feeders right next to their drink zones and then set it to the daytime to their feed time in the afternoons, they will be there. So you could easily do that with the jaguars, I would believe, where you could literally find the great one jaguar at night, and then put out the feeder, and then just reset it to their feed time, and then that jaguar should still be right there, right at their drink zone, but eating at your feeder. I believe that works sometimes. That's what I did with my great one wolf. If you guys remember, my great one wolf that spawned on that pond, and I put out the feeder and set it to the date, set it to their feed time, and they were at that pond during the day, and I was able to shoot mine during the daytime. Which is also what I'm planning on doing with the next great one that I have. So, alright, Zero, sounds good. It won't be right now because obviously we're streaming. But after the stream, I can definitely go by and check it out. Alright, I think that I'm actually ready to start black bears. I'm just kind of losing the mood for the wolves. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and check out all my wolves, make sure there is no great ones or diamonds. And then at that point, I'm going to go ahead and start grinding the black bears. Because I'm excited and I want to get started on those. So we'll check out all of our wolves real quick, make sure there's no great ones or diamonds that we need to shoot. And no rares. And at that point, we'll move on to the black bear portion. Excuse me, coming through. You guys don't have to leave on my account. I'm not shooting you right now. Ow. Rude. I need a band-aid. There we go. Yeah, for everybody who's currently in the chat, if you guys are lingering, we are getting ready to start my first ever bear grind here in the next few minutes. I'm just going to go around these ponds, make sure there's no great ones or rares, and then we're going to move on to the black bear portion of the stream. I do have a workable grind right now, but I am new to it entirely. So, like I said, if anything happens today during the stream where our bears just stop coming in, or if I think that they're moving to other ponds, we may have to hold off on it. But like I said, I did 3 runs already for the black bear just to make sure that they were operating decently. And I was able to do 3 runs, and they all kept coming back, though they weren't always in the same spot. They did keep coming back. So I do believe the black bear grind is ready. But I've also been debating on if I want to bring Silver Ridge Peaks back or not, guys. The black bear grind, if I have a really good time with it, the fact that there's a really good mule deer and black bear grind on that map, I'm really not sure if I am wanting to bring it back to multiplayer right now. because I have my herd management perfect on those for both species, and yeah, I just don't. I've been having a hard time coming to the decision to bring it back to multiplayer. So we may not be bringing that one back to the multiplayer sessions, just because I want to protect my HM on those maps. But we'll see. I do love hunting Silver Ridge Peaks with all you guys, but like I said, I might have to come to one of your all's maps instead or something along those lines. Um, because I just don't know. If I ever decide to return to Silver Ridge, I would just hate for my mule deers or my black bears to be screwed up from where everybody else has been hunting them. So I'm still debating on that, but it may not make a return after all. I know that Yukon will, because after I get this next wolf, I'm gonna be done with Yukon. Um, the wolf is a really good grind, but I just wanted two of them. So once I get the second Great One Wolf, I'm gonna be bringing this one back to multiplayer for everybody. Level 4, man. What's level 4 doing in here? Get out of here. I don't want you. See anything else? 6, 3, 7. Not bad. So no great ones, no diamonds here. Only got a couple more stops to make, and then I think that we're gonna go find a place for my wolf. So we'll go to my trophy lodge real quick, put our wolf up, and then from there we'll move on to Silver Ridge. I think that what I'll also do before I move to Silver Ridge and start grinding is I'll put a post out on my channel letting everybody know that we're starting the black bear grind. Because I really figured that we'd have a lot of people wanting to see that grind start today, especially Colton and a few other ones. So before we begin on that, that's maybe what I do is put a post out for everybody, just letting everybody know that I am starting that grind. Oh, I thought that was a wolf that was over here, and I was thinking, why is the wolf on this side of the pond? Just a little fox. 6, 6. Yeah, none of those are great ones, and I don't think I see any diamonds either. Diamonds are really stocky, so I didn't think there was any there. All right, let's check out the Great One Lake. This is where I got my first one. Now, Zero, I will also let you know that if I don't get to see the Discord post tonight, don't get upset with me. My wife and I have plans that she's going to make a brand new fajita for us tonight that she's never cooked before. And we're going to eat that. Then we're planning on staying up real late tonight and playing Rivals. So I will try to check Discord as soon as the stream ends. But if I ain't able to get to it tonight, I will look at it tomorrow. I do try to check Discord at least once a day, and if I didn't get to check it one day, I do try to check it the next. Some mythicals, so not too bad. We've had some good mythicals today. There's another myth. We've had some mythicals today. We've had one legendary, so not terrible. Awesome, Zero. Sounds good. Zero, if you want to, you don't have to if you're busy or anything. But I'm getting ready to put a post on the channel letting everybody know that I'm getting ready to start the black bear grind. If you want to open up Discord and go to hunting discussions and and let everybody know that I'm getting ready to start the bear grind on there, you can. I don't know how many people will see it, but a lot of people initially were wanting to see me do the black bear grind, and I figured there'd be a lot more people in here today because of that. All right, so we're gonna end the Yukon Wolf number 2 at 59 today. I kind of wish I would have shot one more, just that way we'd be on 60, because I hate odd numbers, but I think that'll be okay. Alright. Let me reset time to a random time, just so that way we can go to the trophy lodge real quick. We'll do like 12:50, just so that way it'll be daytime. Alrighty, let me refresh the stream real quick. Alrighty. Let's go find a place for our wolf real quick, and then we will go back. Welcome to the Trophy Lodge, everybody. I believe I have places for wolves in here, if I ain't mistaken. Okay, all these are actually taken. Maybe I don't have any more plaques for wolves. I thought I did. Let's go check the back room, see if there's any places back there for them. Oh, they're right here. Okay, we're good. Yep, I got places for the wolves right here. There we go. Alrighty. Let's move to Silver Ridge, guys. Get ready to start the black bear grind. What's up, Silver Ridge? Come on, colors. Load in. What's up? What's up, Moose? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Let me see. What animal are you most excited for on the new map? Jaguars is definitely my number one, but I will say I'm also looking forward to the speculated bear and the black caiman. Both of those have piqued my interest highly. Alright, guys, we're getting ready to start our very first bear grind on the channel. Everybody's been excited for this. I am too. Let's go ahead and start it. I think I'm going to start at 6:45. It shouldn't take me too long to get around all my zones. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. The tapir and the jag. Yeah, the tapir is really cool. It's not really like right up my alley, to be honest. The tapir is kind of odd in my opinion, which I know that's what it's supposed to be like. But I'm gonna have to hunt them before I decide how much I like them. But I think they're really cool. Like the animals that I'm more excited that I usually hunt is like the antler species animals. But I also do like certain predators and stuff. So like the new map is I'm definitely getting it on Tuesday. And if I can stream Tuesday, I'm also going to stream it. But like I said, we're also going to do it for launch day. I'm also opening up my map to the public. So if you're on PlayStation and want to join us, you can. But I'm going to have to see if I can stream Tuesday or not. Because if I can't stream Tuesday, then I'm just going to play on my map on my own. Which I might do that anyways, just to make sure there isn't anything that I wouldn't want to lose before I open it up to the public. Because I want to see how difficult the Jaguar grind is before I decide if I want to do it myself. Level 4. Well, I'm going to let him go. I don't feel like taking risky shots today. Is there a bear out there with the elk? I don't see one. Let me get out of this. Now, my bears, I have noticed on my map, they tend to jump a lot. Now, they go to the same 5 ponds, but they jump around all the time. I can't keep my bears in, like, one spot. So, it is normal for me to see a bear here and then shoot one, and then end up with, like, 5 of them back here again. What's up, Colton? Are you going to get the new map? Absolutely, Moose. Yes, like I just said, I'm buying it on launch day. If I can stream that day, I will try to stream it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do it as a multiplayer stream on day one. Because, like I said, I may try to explore it some of my own first, just to make sure that I don't have any initial spawn trophies I wouldn't want to lose. And I also want to see if the Jaguar grind is going to be easy or not. But yes, I am planning on getting it and streaming it next week. You're okay, Colton. Like I said, I don't hold grudges or anything, and if you haven't already, just go back and read my messages I left for you in Discord. But yeah, man, like I said, I just yeah, it's not something I really want to get into a discussion about or anything. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. I'm not holding it against you or anything. I know things come up and it happens. But yeah, I was nearly just like I said, just read those messages if you haven't already, and we may try to do it again, but I'm not sure if I will. But it's good to have you in the chat either way you look at it. And I don't, like I said, I'm not mad at you or anything, but yeah, no big deal. Hopefully we get a great one, Black Bear. That'd be awesome. See if I can get this one. Yeah, we got him. All right. See if I can get another one. I would like to shoot you if you would just slow down for me. I'm not the best at shooting these on the run, so I'm just gonna wait. I don't know where I hit that bear. I felt like I was high. Oh, well, I meant to spot it, not shoot. Good grief. I'm getting buck fever and it doesn't even have antlers. That's fine. Like I said, I am totally new to shooting bears, guys, so it'll take me a little bit to be able to get my shot in order. What's up, Digital? I'm doing a bear grind, and I swapped my females, and I did one rotation, and now nothing is spawning. Look everywhere in the home range, and there's nothing there either. Colton, if you don't mind to help answer that question, I'm actually new to the bear grind myself, and Colton and Wolf Boss, who are two of my mods, are the ones that actually taught me everything about the bears. The only thing I can really tell you is that if your bears are not coming back to their zones, they have to be on other lakes. Also, making sure that you're checking the bottom of your map where that river section is. It's very annoying to hunt down there, but you can have solos down there. So just make sure that you check all the ponds and everything, because they are there. They're just not where you're looking. But like I said, I'm brand new to the bear grind. This is my first ever grind. This is the first day I've actually came on here and actually started grinding the bears. So I'm having to learn as I go as well. Right, let's see. I do have a lot of great ones in the game. I have over 4,000 hours in the game and everything. But I'm kind of a niche hunter, and I wanted to get the great ones I wanted most before I pursued them new ones. So I got all the other great ones first, and now I'm pursuing the black bear. Let's see. Where's Duke go? There he is. But yeah, guys, we did pretty good today on the wolf grind. We had several mythicals. We had one diamond, no rares, unfortunately. But our bear grind is already going well. For anybody who's wondering, outside of the main grind, I do have one diamond bear, and I've also got two female rares. I've got two cinnamons. Unfortunately, they're both female, but we've had pretty good luck while swapping things out and working on the HM. This is the official grind now, so I didn't count those first few kills, but we did make a bad shot on this bear, and I don't want to leave it, so we will track it. I do believe that it died, judging by the pressure. There's like a big black dot out there, but whenever I pull it up, there's nothing there. But yeah, Digital. Colton is what I call the local bear guide on my channel. He has a ton of bear great ones. So everything I learned from him and Wolf Boss. Which Wolf Boss ain't in here right now. He's probably working, but he's another one of my mods, and both of them know a lot of stuff about the bears. But yeah, Colton, if you ever have anything like that happen, man, I don't know what time you woke up today, but yeah, if we ever try to do that again in the future, which again I'm not sure if we will, where Peru's coming out next week. But if we do try it again in the future, just make sure that you message me if you realize you can't make it. So that way I don't think that I'm getting stood up or anything like that happens, which I didn't think that this morning. But I was almost late to the stream because I was trying to give you a little extra time to be able to hunt with me this morning, and where you weren't able to make it. I had to go shopping a little bit later than I intended. So, like I said, I'm not hating on you. I believe you. It's just like I said, that was our only time we could really hunt this week, and it pains me that we couldn't hunt. So we may try it again next week. But like I said, guys, for anybody in the stream who is wondering, I do care entirely about fairness on my channel. I know some of you guys may be wondering why I'm hunting with Colton off stream whenever I don't hunt with other people. The only reason I'm doing that is because Colton and Wolf Boss went out of their way to help herd manage my map for me with my black bears. This will be a one and done thing. So Wolf Boss got to hunt with me a handful of times during those times, and Colton couldn't make it. So I'm trying to make sure that I was able to hunt with both of them an equal amount of times, and then after that, we're only going to do the multiplayer streams again. This is a one and done thing, and it's just something that I'm trying to repay them for everything they did to help me with the black bears. So try not to be jealous, anybody who might be knowing I'm hunting off stream. This is not something that's going to become a normal thing. I do not have favorites on the channel. This is just me repaying back some people that went out of their way to help me with one of the grinds. Because I knew that there was a new map launching soon, and I didn't want to have to go through the process of learning everything from scratch by watching guides and stuff and learning it on my own. So I brought them in and let them help me herd manage my zones and teach me what they knew. That was a interesting animation. That was so cool. Did I love how when you get the instant kills on these bears, how they do that look up to the sky thing? It's kind of like the wolf animation, except that it's not as like fast or violent looking. Alright, now this is the pond. This is the lake that I had the hardest time finding a setup on. My setup is not the greatest. I'm having to hunt bears like right at the edge of the render zone. But it does work. It's just a little bit difficult. But yeah, I found this zone up here that was above the pond that we used for the mule deer. And sometimes I'll get bears on the right side, sometimes I'll get them on the left, but this is literally the only place I can shoot them from. So like I'll get bears down here sometimes, which I did have some yesterday, but they've apparently bounced somewhere else. And then sometimes I'll get bears down here. As you can see, there's nothing here either. So if there is bears there, I'll shoot them. And then I come down here, which is our old claiming tent for the mule deer. And I can actually now shoot the third zone after I shoot those two. And they don't get spooked. So that's kind of the way I look at it. Yeah, I do have a bear here though. That's a wide elk. I thought that was level 5 there for a minute. He was so wide. Let's see if I can get him to turn his head. I don't like the way he's standing. Shoot him. I would like to shoot a couple of these elk ever so often, just to see if I can get a diamond or two. Trying to figure out which one was the nicest one out of all of them. That one's antlers are not on its head. Daryl, go home, you're drunk. Well, we didn't get him. That's fine. What's up, Prayer? Welcome back, man. Yeah, that is true, Moose. Yeah. Like I said, the black bears I think are really, really good. It's the way that they're set up and everything, or not black bears, excuse me, jaguars. But again, I think that their drink zone is at nighttime. So once again, if you're wanting to grind them in the drink zone, it will unfortunately be a nighttime animal, which I'm more for daytime. But I'm willing to do it as long as it turns out to be simpler than what people think. As long as it isn't too complicated, and I'm trying to get my words together, guys. I'm sorry, ADHD problems. If I could figure out whether or not how difficult it is, and it seems like it's pretty doable, I will be going after the Jaguar Great One because the Jaguars are so cool. Unfortunately, I do think, now this is a hot take, but it's my hot take, so don't judge me too harshly for it. But now that I've had time for the hype to kind of die down and everything, I do think the colors for the Jaguars are kind of mid. At first I thought they were awesome, but of course they had just been released, so obviously everybody's going to think they're amazing. But yeah, in my personal opinion, I think the Jaguars are kind of mid. I would say that their colors are about 7 out of 10. None of them are bad, but they're all just really good and not great, is the way I look at them. I don't really think there's a single Jaguar color that's like I'm dying to have it. So, unfortunately, I would say that they're really, really good, but I would not say they're like one of my favorite great ones just yet. So, we'll have to see how it turns out, but that is kind of where I'm where my ballpark is. Let's see, will you start trotting for us? Whoops, that's a bad shot. I was trying for the follow-up, and somehow I missed the follow-up. There, I got that one. It'll bring him down faster, at least. Alrighty. The crazy thing is that I did have like an enormous amount of bears on these 2 pawns that we just came from, and since I started grinding, they've went down in numbers quite a bit. All right, we're good. We got all of them. Oh yeah, Zero, that is true. They are very overdramatic. Can I read your last message? I did read your message. I don't know if you heard me reply to it, Moose. But like I said, yeah, there is only like 30 to 50 that's confirmed on the map. Nobody knows the exact amount. But whenever it comes to grinding them, I'm going to see how easy the grind is or how difficult it is before I decide if I want to do it. If I decide that I want to do the grind, then I will. But if I decide against the grind, then I'll just use it as in our multiplayer streams where we can just go and hunt it all together at the same time. So I'll either use it as a free roamer map or I'll use it as a grinding map, depending on how easy the grind is. I would like to get a Jaguar Great One, but I'm not. I'm a very niche hunter, and I'm also not one of those hunters that hunts all great ones just because I can get the great ones. I want it to be at least an enjoyable grind. So I don't torture myself with great one grinds. I make sure I actually want to do them before I pursue them. Yeah, that is very true, Zero. That's actually my point. Is that I was actually going to try to shoot a few elk along the way if I could, just so that way I can hopefully get some diamonds or some rares if I'm going along, because I absolutely love elk, and they're my favorite North American animal. So, yeah, I definitely want to try to get some elk along the way if I can. But again, I have to focus the black bears, so if they all run off on me, I'll just let them run. And I did get that elk, by the way. The elk that I shot a few minutes ago, he is dead, so I do need to go claim him. We'll have to track him, but at least we got all the bear zones taken care of. I do have a level 3 turkey in this area somewhere. He keeps popping up from time to time. I haven't had a chance to kill him yet. You know, actually, I just now realized that I meant to put another tent down over here, and I forgot to. I'm trying to put 3 tents on this pond because where it's so big, and I forgot to do that a second ago. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go over here and put another tent up for a claiming tent, and then I'm gonna track that elk, and then we'll reset time and do the black bears again. And again, guys, my setup is not permanent as of now. If I realize that I'm having problems with where my tents are or anything, I will change them. This is literally just my very first attempt at the black bear great one, so if there's anybody that's watching my grind and has any suggestions for me to make things better, I'm open to suggestions. But this is what I found that I could work with. Try to get that out of the way. Alrighty. Let's go, Duke. Let's find that elk. Non-vital organ, so he won't be too far away. Alright, Prayer, we'll soon get back, man. I know that's an old text, but I wanted to reply to it. Every rotation, you want to count every bear you shoot for a couple of runs to see just how many you've killed. That way you can average 13 kills and it randomly drops to 9. That means you got some bear moved to exterior zones. Okay. Let me see, Colton. So yesterday in one run, I was able to go from 3 to 11, but there was a couple of bears that got away, so that would have been 13. And now today we have went from 17. Or excuse me, no, wait a minute. I can't remember where we started today, to be honest. Let me see here for a minute. I think we were actually 25. Yeah, we were 25 when we started today, so now we're 37. So, however many that would be. We were somewhere in that ballpark, at least. I do know that I'm averaging 13, because I remember you told me that whenever we were working on the HM. So I do know that I was that on average, as long as I made my shots count, I could get at least 12 or 13 kills. So, I do have 13 in my zones, but whenever we reset time here in a minute, I'll check everything. So that way we know. Like I said, I'm having to learn where to aim to hit these bears because I'm so used to shooting the other species. But we'll get it over time. Golly, that was a non-vital hit, but I figured this elk wasn't gone this far. My goodness. This elk is going to take us all the way across the country before we find him. Sorry, guys, I did not mean to make this bad of a shot on a bull elk. I usually make a pretty good shot on those things. But of course, he was running. Yeah, you're averaging 14. Yeah, I think that's right around where I'm at, Colton. I'm somewhere between 12 and 14. I did check my exterior zones yesterday before I left the grind, and I didn't see anything. So I'm gonna open my map real quick, Colton. The only zones they can really go to from here is like these two pawns down here, and then these three up here, right? Like these four. These are like the only areas they can go to from these pawns, ain't it? Like I'm pretty sure that's the only places they could reach is these two pawns here, and then these four that's around this area here. Is that correct? Because like I said yesterday, I did check those pawns and I didn't see anything out of the norm. But yeah, guys, we'll count our kills this time. That way we can figure out how many we got. But again, we may not have all of our respawns because we did just shoot them. So, not all the bears may be here. But we'll see. They can spawn everywhere on the map. Oh, I thought that they had like a home range. I thought they had like a home range where it's like like the only pawns they can really reach are the ones that are closest to them. We'll have to see. Like I said, if I am planning on trying to get a Great One Bear, but oh man, that's fine. 6 o'clock's fine. I am going to try to get a Great One Bear, but like I said, if it turns out to be really complicated or mine just always wants to jump around and everything and they're not really cooperative, I'll just leave. Because I'm not going to torture myself, but I am going to at least attempt the grind. I am going to at least attempt it. Alright, Colton, like I said, we'll check everything out. I mean, instead of shooting the bears, though, we could just count them, couldn't we? Just see how many I have here. But then again, like I said, they may not all be here right now because of where we just shot them. If anybody wants to rewind the stream and let me know how many bears that they saw whenever we first got on here, that would show us how many bears I have on my pawns. Because now that we've reset time and shot a few, some of them may not be here. Excuse me. Allergies. Let's see. If I could just spot that guy. Level 4. I don't really want a level 4 in here. But he's got a bodyguard right now. Nope, bodyguard left. Alrighty. There we go. Now, the way I'm doing my bears, in case you guys are wondering, is that I don't care too much about diamonds. I do want them, don't get me wrong. But I'm mostly after the great one than I am the diamonds of these species, because to me, bears all look the same. Even, I mean, you know, a level 7 looks the same as a level 9. So, in my personal opinion, I really don't care what I'm shooting, as long as I'm shooting out of my main zone. So, if you guys see me shooting level 4s and whatnot, I'm doing that intentionally, just because I just want to get numbers. Most of my map is herd managed, though, in case you guys are wondering. Everywhere else on my map where you can find bears, a majority of those areas are herd managed. The only ones that shouldn't be herd managed are the ones that may have jumped from these pawns to other ones. Alright, so that's one. Just in case you're wondering, Colton, I will try to keep track of this. So that's one there. That's going to bring us to 38. And again, I am on console, so I kind of have to just take which animals I can shoot the quickest. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to just snap from one animal to the next. I'm not that talented, so I have to just kind of take the easy shots. Okay, and then at this pond, I have one. Let's see, how many do I have here? 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I got 5 at this pond. So that's some 6. So yeah, Colton. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I have right around, like, if I were to kill every single bear, yeah, I'd say that I'm in that ballpark where I'm needing to be. It's a 4 and a 3, another 4, So I'm gonna shoot this 5. I always like to shoot the bigger ones first and then shoot the smaller ones later if I could. Okay. And there's a 5. Both of those should have hit that bear. Looks like it did. Can I get you 2? That's a bad shot. That's okay. We'll take those 3. Your map's already acting up. My goodness, Colton. It's going to be something, man. Like I said, we will race each other, but we'll probably do that for the second bear. Where this is my first one, I told Wolf Boss that I was going to let him choose the weapon that I'm going to shoot the first one with, as well as him tell me how the method as well. So if he wants it to be long range, close range, whatever he can. And then Colton, he's wanting to race me for my second bear, because he's going on vacation soon. So whenever he gets back from vacation, hopefully I'll have my first black bear by then. And me and Colton is going to race for the second one, see who gets the great one the second time. So I'll only be grinding black bears whenever he is able to grind black bears. And I am going to be trusting you that you are not going to that you're not going to be hunting off stream now. You got to make sure you're fair to me, so you can only hunt your black bears whenever I'm live. So about maybe 2 to 3 times a week you'll be able to grind them, and that's it. So you have to get used to that. I thought I dropped another one in this area. I guess I didn't. Yeah, Colton's got so many black bears, man. Now, Colton, you use all 5 of these lakes, right? Like the same lakes I'm using, these are the ones that you use? I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right lakes. I'm pretty sure that I got the right setup, though. There we go, grab this one. Now, we should have one more bear. I'm pretty sure that I've smoked all 3 of those. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have 3. Did I already claim one, guys? I can't remember. Did I claim 3 or 2 there? Dude, come here. This is not time for a break, sir. You smell anything? Alright, Colton. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think I've already claimed all 3 of them. Because my dog ain't smelling any more blood, and I know that I shot 3 animals there. I'm pretty sure I did, at least. Guys, did I shoot 3 there, or did I shoot 2? I can't remember for the life of me. Did I get 2 bears in that, at this pond, or did I get 3 of them? My dog is not wanting to follow me for some reason. We got teething problems going on right now, guys. You always have teething problems when you're first starting a new grind. Till you get everything in the flow of everything, it's a struggle. I thought that bush was a great one there for a minute. Or great one. I thought that bush was a black bear there for a minute. Alright. We're gonna check this one last area here. Just let the dog sniff for blood. I'm pretty sure I picked up all 3. But I do want Duke to at least smell the area. Anything, buddy? No? Alright, we're good. That's 41. Yeah, Colton, if I could, like, kill every single bear off every single pond, I would be able to average 14. It's just I don't have the best aim right now, where I'm new to the vitals and where to aim ahead with the 300 on those. So, until I get everything in a rhythm, I'm probably going to be averaging about 8 to 10 per run, is my guess. But I do have the right amount of animals. Because, you see, my animals are working correctly. They're bouncing around these ponds and not really going anywhere else. So, I think I'm doing it correctly. Most of them won't bounce to other ponds. Don't know where I hit this one at. Oh, come on. That's behind him. Dude, come on, man. Oh, did I kill him there? I don't know if I lost him or if I killed him on that shot. He disappeared pretty quick. Unfortunate, man. I might have to switch to the Odin scope for some of these lakes, because I'm pretty close range with a lot of these. I usually like the long range shots on most of my grinds, so I'm usually like 250s or 300s. Like 200 yards or above is usually where I try to get everything, but a lot of these are like right in the 180s to 190s, so I might have to switch to the Odin scope, to be honest. I just like that. I just like the Argus because you can get right in on the vitals. Yeah, you better not be frozen again, man. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, I did drop him. Nice. All right, good. So yeah, that follow-up shot right before I ran out of bullets, so that I got him. Alrighty. So we're not gonna worry about tracking this guy too far then. I really hope that we get a great one though, sub 1,000, man. For the black bear, I am hoping that we get lucky enough to get one sub 1,000. There's this one. Like I said, they do come over here. It's just a long, long shot when they do. There we go. Now I need to peep over the corner real quick, because there's an elk that called down below us, and I need to see if if there happens to be a bear down here. Sadly, I can't get my tripod close enough to where I can peek up and over this corner. So if there is a bear down here, that's a big boy. If there is a bear down here, I wouldn't be able to know. Next shot, maybe? Oh, that must have been so close. That must have been so close on the next shot, man. That's fine. If he dies, great. If he doesn't die, oh well. I was just trying a fun shot there to see if I can hit it. Oh, there's a bear right here. He was out of render. Whoop. Ow. Die. Yeah, come at me. Come at me, bro. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's the only negative. Is that spot where I'm at, it is so hard to get a set up to where I wouldn't have to worry about spooking stuff. Dude, what is up with my shooting today, man? That felt like it should have been right on the money. Crap. Oh, nice, Zero. Nice. I wouldn't care for one if I was with you. Hamburgers sound pretty good, but my wife's going to be making them fajitas when she gets home. She's going to be making fajitas with a lot of different vegetables in it. So I'm excited to try it. Okay, so we did kill that elk. I have no idea where he died at, though. There's still an elk over there. That's okay. We may come back and track him later. Yeah, it should turn out really good. My wife is one heck of a cook. I mean, like, she's so good at it. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. Oh, great one! Already! Already great one! No way! No way! Guys, we got a great one bear already! No! How? Number one! Already in here! What in the world? 44 kills! 44! 44 kills! We got a great one bear! No way! 44! That is my second close. That's my second fastest record. Oh my goodness! Right beside 5. 44 kills! Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Colton, thank you. I'm glad you're in the stream today, man. Which one is this? Which one is this one? Is that Birch? Great one, Baron, 44 kills, guys. 44. Glacier, all right. That's the one I wanted. I wanted both Glaciers. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Woo! Hang on a second, guys. I gotta reach out to Wolf Boss because I promised him that I'll let him choose the weapon I shoot this with. Um, Give me 1 second. I gotta go to my Discord and reach out to Wolf. Guys, just hang out for a minute. Oh my goodness, 44 kills. Zero, we're just gonna keep hunting them. We're just gonna keep hunting them, Zero. Yeah, because I'm getting 2 black bears. I wanted 2 great ones. So yes, I'm doing a second one. And honestly, I'm gonna shoot this one today on stream, and then we're gonna keep on going. Like, I'm not stopping after we kill him today. I cannot believe that, man. Guys, 2 great ones in the same week. Did you guys realize that? We got the great one mule deer on Monday. We came back and got the great one black bear on Friday at 44 kills. Oh my goodness. Guys, I can't see chat at the moment. I'm reaching out to Wolf. Give me 1 second. I might have to leave this one on the map until Wolf can get back to me because I promised him I'll let him do this. One second, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on a second. Okay, guys. I've reached out to Wolf. We're gonna give him a few minutes. Double great one stream. I can't because we've already shot the other one. We've already shot the mule deer. Dude, where was that one? Was that guy even drinking with the other ones? Hang on a second. I gotta see if he's in a different drink zone. Because I spooked him and he seemed to be standing on this little bitty stretch right here. I need to make sure that he was actually supposed to be over there. Because if he's drinking right here, I'm too close and I'll spook him if I come back again. But guys, I did reach out to Wolf. He is supposed to choose what weapon and method he wants me to hunt this thing with. So hopefully he'll get back to me before the end of the stream today. If not, we may have to just leave him on the map and then, well, I mean, I'd hate to leave him though, is the thing. I really want to get him, but I promised Wolf I'd let him choose the weapon. I'll tell you guys what we might do, since Colton is here in the stream with us. Colton, if I don't hear from Wolf Boss by the time the stream is supposed to end, I'll let you choose the weapon for this one, and I'll let him choose the weapon for the second one if that's okay. You can still race me on the second one, but we'll let him choose the weapon for that one. I cannot believe we got a great one this fast, guys. Can you guys believe this? The luck this week, guys, the luck. I got the combination of the great one I wanted, and I also got the great one I wanted for this map for the black bear. Because I wanted both glaciers, and I got one glacier already. I mean, I can't believe this. I got the rack and color that I wanted for the mule deer, and I got the color I wanted for the black bear. Prayer, we got a great one. Oh man, Prayer, you've missed something, man. We got a great one to show up in 44 kills, man. He's not in front of us at the moment. He's not in front of us at the moment, but we have a glacier black bear already, and we got him up here at 44. It's the second one you've seen this week, Zero. Oh my goodness, what was the other one? Yeah, I know, Prayer. We got the mule deer on Monday, and now we got the black bear today. I'm currently giving some time to Wolf because I promised him I'd let him choose the weapon for the first one. So I'm seeing if he can get back to us before 6, because right now it's 5, it's 4:30 right now, my time, actually, guys. We have an hour and a half. Well, guys, what do you guys want me to do? Do you guys want me to hunt the next hour and a half for black bears, or do you guys want me to switch to a different great one for a while? Because we got this guy here, and I want to give Wolf as much time as possible before I take out this bear today. So, what do you guys want? Do you guys want me to keep hunting for black bears, or do you and then come back for him at the end? Or do you guys want or excuse me, do you want me to hunt for other great ones and then come back for him at the end of the stream? Or do you guys want me to or do you guys want me to just keep hunting black bears? What do you guys want? Exit main menu, see where he's drinking. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let me come back to this on my tent, because as long as it puts me back in this same tent, we shouldn't spook him. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll do main menu real quick, and if he's not here, we'll do a 1-minute trick and see if he's here at that point. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Prayer says that he wants me to keep grinding bears. What do you guys want? Oh, no, it put me in the wrong tent. Well, there's still nothing here, though. Oh. Okay, so we did just see him. I just got a glimpse of him. He is in that one drink zone. Okay, I didn't... Yeah, he's right there, guys. There's our great one. So he's down there with those. Dude, if I had my old mule deer set up, I would be able to shoot him from right there. That's where I used to hunt the mule deers, is up there. But these black bear, where they were down here in this corner, I needed to have a new spot to shoot them from. So I had to move. Okay, so... I mean, we should be fine, because we're over 250 away. He just happened to be halfway between us whenever he appeared. Keep grinding bears? Okay, guys. Yeah, we may do that. Yeah, okay, so we're going to leave this great one on the map, and I guess we'll just keep going. 44 kills, guys, for number 1. Can you guys believe that? Alright, well. I guess we're going to just change to the next paper in my notebook then and just start on number 2. My goodness, I'm so happy, guys. I am so happy right now. I'm flabbergasted. Monday, we got a great one mule deer, and now today we got the great one black bear. And it was one of the shortest grinds I've ever had. So right now, my fastest grinds are 5, 44, and then 135. No, 350. I don't know where the 100 came from. I'm getting twisted up, or I'm so excited. But yeah, that's my records right now, guys. It's 5, 44 with this black bear, and then my other whitetail at 350. So those are my 3 fastest grinds so far. Dude, I can't believe my luck, man. I cannot believe my luck. Alright, well, let's just keep shooting, I guess. It's 2. I mean, now we can just kind of chill today, guys. I mean, if you guys think about it, we can just kind of chill and talk and just shoot things now. Because we've already accomplished what we needed. My goodness, I cannot believe that happened. What's up, William? Welcome to the stream, man. We got a great one black bear on the map. We're going to be leaving him and just, we got him in 44 kills, and this is my first ever black bear grind. So we got extremely lucky with him. So we're just going to keep grinding, because that was only 44 kills, and we got a great one. So, I'm going to keep hunting bears until for the next hour and a half, and see if we can get a second one. If we get 2 in the same stream, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. If we get 2 in the same stream, that'd be insane. Because I'm only wanting 2, so that'd be amazing. I doubt it's going to be that easy this time, but you never know. Yeah, guys, welcome, guys, welcome. Can you please send me a friend request on PS5? Unfortunately, I do not accept friend requests where I'm a streamer. However, I do have a Discord, and you're more than welcome to join it if you want to. It's in the description of my channel. So, okay, guys, we get to shoot the bear. We get to shoot the bear. I just heard from Wolf Boss, and he says he's wanting me to shoot it from 100 yards. So he's wanting me to do a close range shot, with the 300. So, let me text him again real quick, and All right, guys, let's go find this other bear. But yeah, he said to go ahead and take it out with the 300. I'm asking him if he wants me to do it with the bolt action or the semi-auto. So, but he said he wants me to do it at 100 yards. So we are going to let him choose the weapon today. Let me go ahead and clip that so that way I can have in the video where I stated about him. But yeah, he's want me to use the 300 to do a close range shot with the 300 on him. So we are going to do that today, guys. So let's go ahead and actually claim these 3 bears. And then after we get these 3, we're going to go ahead and take them out. But yeah, William, where I'm a streamer, I don't friend anybody unless I know them personally or unless they're family. But like I said, if you want to join Discord, you're more than welcome to. If you don't want to join Discord, but you want to subscribe to the channel, you can go to my community tab. And you can always post pictures or whatever you want to on there, and I'll react to them. But yeah, like I said, and at the end of every month, if you're on PlayStation, I also do multiplayer streams. So next week, whenever Peru launches, I'm going to check out the ease of the Jaguar. If the Jaguar Great One seems to be a pretty easy grind, I'm not going to do this. But if they're pretty difficult, then I'm going to be opening up Peru to everybody and hunting with you guys. But at the end of this month, we're doing another multiplayer stream either way, and you guys are more than welcome to join us and hunt with us. I open up my maps to the public, and it's first come, first serve, and you're more than welcome to hunt with us if you want. Can I have your great one, Luck? Buddy, if I could pass it to you, I would, man. If I could pass it to you, I would. All right, I'm gonna go down here because, as you guys saw a few minutes ago, it put us in the wrong tent trying to go up there. So. Yeah, guys. Make sure that you guys haven't already. Please make sure you guys go ahead and like the stream for me, whether if it's for the great one or not. Just make sure you guys hit the like button so more people can find the channel. Also, please make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 700 subscribers, maybe even 1,000 over the summer. So I'd really appreciate your all's help if you can. And I would love anybody who decides to help grow the channel. All right, guys. Let me see. I did miss one chat from Wolf, so let me make sure that I've got that response. All right, guys, we're gonna go check him out, get some good looks at him. I'm waiting on Wolf to. I need one more response from him if I can get it. If he doesn't respond to me in the next few minutes, we're going to go ahead and I'm gonna shoot him with the bolt action 300. But I'm waiting to see if Wolf can tell me which one he wants me to use because he said 300, but he didn't specify. So I'm gonna give him about 15-20 minutes, maybe, not even maybe that long. But I'm going to give him a little bit of time to see if he can respond to us, because I want to make sure I'm using the weapon he wants me to use. My great one could be a minimum score great one. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care if he's a minimum score or not, Colton. I'm just happy to get him. Like I said, great ones are great ones in my opinion. I really don't care if they're small, if they're big, if they're little. I mean, to me, a great one is a great one, and I'm happy to have them. So, I really don't care too much about their scores. I do just getting them. Alright, guys, let's go over here and see if he's hanging out. But yeah, we haven't used the bolt action much, so if he doesn't respond to us probably in the next 10 minutes or so, then I'll probably go ahead and just take it with the bolt. Because it didn't really specify, so we'll have to see. There he is, guys. There's our great one. He is absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and try to get close to him if we can. I know that he'll start to spook at 180, so we're going to sprint into 185, and then we're going to have to take it easy from there. Guys, I just can't believe this. I mean, like, I cannot believe this. I am still just in shock. I did not expect to get another great one and 44 kills, guys. I wonder if getting a great one like feeds into other species. Because if you guys haven't noticed, when you get a great one, normally you can get like a lot of rares or diamonds just right after you claim your great one. And I'm wondering if you get a great one of one species and then jump to a second species, if that remaining luck actually ends up on those species. Because we did just get the mule deer, and then now today we're starting on the bear, and we get a great one bear right off the bat. So I'm wondering if getting that great one mule deer actually helps us get the bear. But yeah, that's what we'll do today, guys. Is that we'll take out this bear, we'll record the whole thing. Let me go ahead and get it recording. Actually, oh, hang on a second. Sorry, guys, I can't do it that way. I forgot I have to clip it. On my streams, I can record during live streams, but it stops the stream for whatever reason until it can record. So, overlook that little thing you guys saw. Oh man, he's beautiful. That is the exact bear I wanted, guys. I wanted both glaciers if I could get them. Now he said under 100 kills under 100 yards with the rifle, so I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. I might even try to take him in bow range with the rifle because that'd be interesting. But yeah, this is my way of thanking Wolf Boss and Colton. So Wolf Boss gets to choose the weapon and method for the first one. Colton has been wanting to race me for the black bear for a while, so Colton, actually, I got to stop, man. Guys, we can't grind anymore today because Colton's going on vacation soon, and he's supposed to race me for the second black bear great one. So what we're gonna have to do, Colton, is that if you already got a grind going, you're gonna have to grind until you get the next great one, and then we'll have to start over. But if you have a fresh grind already ready to go, just go ahead and kill 3 black bears, so that way you're the same kills as me. But yeah, we'll have to wait till you get back on vacation if you're wanting to race me for the second one. But it's up to you, man. If you want me to keep shooting today, I will, but that means we won't be able to race. Oh, I won't, man. I won't. No, I ain't gonna mess this guy up. I have never messed up a great one in my entire history of playing this game, guys. For any of you guys wondering, I do not have a single great one that I ever messed up the shot. So I am not planning on messing up this one shot either, especially as being this close, man. I doubt that I can mess up a shot being so close. Yeah, but Wolf Boss is at work right now, guys, so what I'm probably going to do is give him about another 2 or 3 minutes. If he doesn't reply to me in that time, then I'll just take it with the bolt action because we haven't used this thing for a great one yet. So that's why what we'll do is use the bolt. Guys, he is so pretty. Colton, I just want to say, I know Wolf Boss ain't in here, but Colton, Wolf Boss, thank you guys for convincing me to do this. Because I did not think I would like the black bear grind, but once I started doing it, I realized it was actually a lot of fun. So if it wasn't for you trying to push me over this past year to do this, honestly, I probably still wouldn't be doing this grind. And I'm very thankful today that I did it because I did not expect I would have a black bear this fast. So thank you for pushing me and encouraging me to do this grind because it's definitely worth it. He is gorgeous, guys. He is absolutely beautiful. Duke, I'm going to need you to stand still, buddy. Yeah, go ahead and lay down for us, man. Lay down. There you go. Dude, the wind is in my favor. Everything is in our favor for this, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, it's at 4:44. As soon as the clock strikes 4:45, we're taking him. We're at 50 yards. That's pretty much bow range. I'm going to try to even get closer than this if I can because the wind is in our favor. I have a lot of experience bow hunting, so I kind of know what I'm doing to get in really close. Let's see how to barely press up on the stick, and they shouldn't start hearing me until I'm like 30, 40 yards. Yeah, true, Colton. I hope you do, man. I hope you do. I hope you get it real soon. Alright, guys. It is 4:45. It is time for us to get our first ever Great One Black Bear. We're going to use the Bolt Action 300. Let's get it done. And we got him. Let's go. 44 kills. Great one, black bear. And we just got the great one, mule deer on Monday. Let's go, guys. Yes, sir. Oh, man, he's so pretty, dude. Dude, he's so pretty. Oh, man. Dude, his positioning is so good, too. Oh, my goodness. Hang on a second. Let me actually turn off the HUD, because that's actually a really, really good thumbnail. Hang on a second. Let me back up a little bit. I would like to... Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, guys, here we go. Fable Glacier number 1, and we got one more to go. Colton, he was a 25.51, man. So he was a huge bear as far as as far as going over diamond is concerned, at least. I don't know what a great one score is because it doesn't tell me. But that's what he scored, was a 25.51, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been wanting that type of color for a long time. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. And we get the music again. Alright. You all know what's next. Let's go find the place to put him in the trophy lodge. That is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. I'm gonna make sure I clip that, though. That'd be really, really bad if I forget to clip that and then I have no video to make. Alright. I clipped the last 30 minutes. That should give us plenty of time. Guys, thank you all so much for being here for this stream. If you guys would please make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Really trying to grow the channel as fast as we can. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. We do stream 3 days a week from 4 to 6 hours at a time. We are primarily a Call of the Wild and hunting and fishing channel, but we also play some storyliners from time to time as well, or any kind of unrelated games. But we are mainly a hunting channel. And also make sure you guys join Discord if you wish. Just make sure you guys keep it family friendly. But you can post pictures in there, and I will also make sure that I respond to any of you as quick as I can. Alright. Now, I am planning on having this black bear in a multi-mount. I think I'm going to be taking down one of these moose and putting him in there. But for the time being where he's by himself, I think I'm going to give him a plaque of his own. So, let me see. I think I'm going to replace... Let's just replace this guy. That'll be fine. Fable black bear. Let me see what I want him to look like. Yeah, I'll have him sitting like that. That's good. Let me see what other poses. There we go. That'll work. That's where I'm going to have him, guys. Until we can get another one and turn it into a multi-mount, this is where he's going to sit. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Alright. Now we got to find a place for our other mule deer. Let's see. I don't know where to put him. I might actually delete him because he's not one of our most impressive muleys. And I also don't know if I have any place for him, to be honest, because most of my other muleys are giants. So, Oh, wait. No wonder. I forgot to turn my HUD back on. I was like, where's all my stuff at? Alright, now we're good. Let's see. Wait a minute. I have a diamond bear. That's it. We're making a multi-mount. I forgot I had a diamond. Courtesy also of Wolf Boss. He found the diamond bear on my map. So we'll put the mule deer there. That way it actually looks better. Let's make the multi-mount, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll replace him with the great one when time comes. So let's go ahead and remove this moose. There's our mule deer, by the way, guys. For anybody who's wondering about the one we got Monday, this is him. Yeah, there, we just took him out. I'll have to shorten the video out for you guys later tonight. But yeah, guys, that is our mule deer that we got last Monday. And it was the one that I wanted from Silver Ridge Peaks. So, I'm very, very happy with it. Alright. I need to find a place for our moose now. Oh, I got it. We'll put the moose here since that's a bigger thing. There we go. We'll just leave him like that. He looks pretty good as it is. And then over here, we'll put the muley. There we are. Alright, let's make the multi-mount for these bears. Like I said, when we get the next one, we'll replace the diamond with the next great one. Because I do want them fighting each other. Alrighty. And now let's put it right in front of the moose. I'll tell you what, actually, let's put it right here. Let me see, turn this one around. And there we go, yeah, that'll look really, really good. Alright, I like what I'm doing here, Let's go take this moose back down. Or actually put the moose back, I mean. Because I kind of like them having a standoff with one another. So let's actually go back and get that moose. We'll leave this one blank for now. That's fine. What's the fleet state that I have? Wait, why is my red deer fleet state not... I have to go back to my other lodge real quick. Because I don't know why that's here. Alright, so that's going to take care of this lodge. Let me go over to my other one real quick, guys, because... yeah, I need to go to my other one and figure out why my fleet state isn't there. Well, it is here. I am so confused. What's going on? Which fleet state is this? I mean, that's fine, I'll leave it like this. But I don't know why that wasn't in here. Oh well. We got it fixed now, at least. Alrighty. Well, I'd say that's a very successful stream, guys. That is a very successful stream. Maybe, Colton, but I don't care to stop right here, man. Like I said, I have got the bear that I wanted, and I do not care to stop at 3. So, I mean, like I said, we can easily go and do other grinds today. I mean, we have an hour to kill, so, I mean, if you guys want to go back and do more fallow, we can. Like I said, Colton, if you're wanting to race me, we may just hold off here, because I'm only 3 kills in. And, oh, are you 162 on yours? Is that why you're asking me? Is that how many deep in you are on yours? Because the thing about it is that I could have a great one show up again before 162 kills, which would be amazing. But... okay, so you're 162 in. So, I mean, Colton, with your blessing, I can definitely do that. If you're wanting me to keep grinding until 162, I mean, like I said, it's a little bit risky. Because, I mean, there's that very slim chance that I could end up getting another one before 162. But, I mean, like I said, if you want me to keep grinding these bears, I mean, we're 3 kills in right now. So, if you want me to grind another 100 and something of them until I get to 162, I can. It's whatever you want me to do, man. Because I did promise you that you could race me for the second one. So, if you're 162 kills into your grind and you want me to get there and then stop, I can. It's whatever you want me to do. Okay, please grind them more. Alright, that's what we'll do then. Alright, guys, let's put away the bolt action, and we're just going to keep on grinding then. We'll try to get to 162, and then from there, Colton is wanting to race me, so that's what we're going to be doing. Alrighty. Hopefully Wolf Boss approves of that. That was for him, so hopefully he really enjoys that. Let's see what time is it. 7:30, we're a little late. I'd hate to reset time right now because whatever's on the map right now, they could go away. That's fine. We'll go ahead and reset time. I just want it to be an hour earlier. We'll do the main menu reset too. That might help. Well, Prayer, I'm telling you right now, man. If I get another one before I can race Colton, that will be the end of our grind because I'm only wanting 2 of these, and I will be crashing out with you. I will be crashing out with you, my friend. Alright, let's get back at it. I did not expect that at all today, guys. I did not expect to get another great one today. That is amazing. Honestly, what we might do, instead of hunting out the entirety of the rest of the stream, what I might do is hunt like I'm probably going to go until about 5:50, and then I'll probably end the stream around 5:50 today. So that way I have about 10 minutes to do the editing of our videos. I'm gonna start doing the full 4K video on the night that we kill it, and then the short will release the day after. I think is what we're gonna start doing. I used to do them both both in the same evening, but people didn't really come to my main videos, and I kind of want my big videos to get more views. Um, the prettier 4K ones. So I'm gonna start releasing the shorts the day after that we get the great ones, instead of the same night. So we'll do the full 4K video tonight, and then tomorrow or whenever I get a chance, we will do the other ones. Yeah, the bear. If there was a bear here, then it's went away after we reset time. They will be back. We just gotta keep moving. Guys, my throat is shot. I've had two great ones this week, and my voice ain't used to it. That is incredible. Your dog Bear says hello. We'll tell Bear I said hi. Give him or her some ear scratches for me and maybe a belly rub. I would say that Mimi says hi, but she's kind of passed out on her pillow right now. She's over here all stretched out. Alright, guys, let's just pick it right back up then. I cannot believe that. 44 kills, guys. Great one, Muley. Come back Friday and get a great one, Bear. I'm just blown away. Um, well, I'm not liking this, but that could have been from the great one, though. We got a lot of little ones here, so I'm gonna go ahead and I know we have a level 7, but I think I'm gonna shoot these little ones, because I don't want them here. So, we're gonna shoot the 3. Oh, that's a bad shot on that 4. I did not mean to pull the... I'm so excited right now that I'm literally gripping my controller really tightly. Like, my anxiety is still high. It's a good anxiety, though. It's excited anxiety. Die. There we go. Yeah, we'll take those two, just to get them out of here, because these are my main lakes, and I don't want those little ones here. Watch the next zone have a great one, Prayer says. Dude, I tell you what, if this grind came to an end that fast, I would be fine with that. Like I said, this black bear grind, it wasn't one that I set out to do. I was pretty well encouraged to do it by Colton and Wolfboss. They've been wanting me to do. It's been mainly Colton, but Wolfboss has wanted me to do it too. Colton's been asking me for almost 2 years now to do the bear grind. So once I got all the mule deers and the whitetails and the other things that I was really wanting to get, I decided that I would do the bear grind because of as a fun grind. And it turns out that I actually like it more than I thought I would. So yeah, I'm willing to do 2. Like I said, my goal is to get 2 black bears and 2 wolves, because I have a place in my lodge where I want 2 different great one wolves to be howling at the moon with each other, and then have 3 rares behind them. And then the black bear, obviously, I want the multi-mount where the 2 bears are fighting each other. So I'm fine with having a diamond and a great one for that multi-mount right now. But I am hoping that one day I'll end up with 2 great ones, which I will. And then I would also like to get 2 jaguars too. So if the jaguar great one turns out to be a pretty easy grind, I will be going after those. And I would like to get 2 of those as well. So predators, I'd like to do 2, 2, and 2. But we also got our 3rd and final fallow deer to get, and we also got and we also have to get another get at least 1 roe deer. So we've still got the roe deer and fallow grind to do next week. Colton, that's not a rare, is it? I don't think that is a rare, but in the sunlight, it looks like it might be a cinnamon. Is that a cinnamon, or is that normal? Because the other bear looks darker than he does. Is that a rare or no? Oh, gotcha, Colton, gotcha. Yeah, we just found the great one before we found him. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so I'll keep an eye out for that then. If I notice there's a bunch of little ones, that could mean the great one's about to show. But yeah, I think we just happened to find him before we found the little ones. Okay, this is the dark. All right then. Now, Prayer, don't be asking for my great ones to come to your map. Now, I still would like to have my great ones. And keep in mind, man, I'm only wanting 2. So don't steal my don't ask the world to give you my great ones. Come on, buddy, give me a shot. I don't know if I hit him there or not. It felt like I did, but I guess not. That's alright. Dude, this little pond right here is so confined, it's so hard to get two of them. Because as soon as you shoot, it spooks everything, and it is really tough to get both bears. I mean, that's fine. As long as I get one each time, I'm okay with that. But I mean, I would like to be able to get both. Just for the numbers. I'm just glad to see that this is mostly working. It's just this lake right here, I need to figure something out with it. I've been all around this lake trying to find a tripod and stuff that would be in good range for all three zones, and there just isn't a place. It's way too steep or too far away up these areas. Down there, it's the same story. I mean, it's either too steep or too brushy. This was literally the only place I could find where I could shoot two different zones, but it's like long range shooting. So, it's unfortunate, but it's just it's the only thing I can figure out to make work. Golly, Prayer. You'll be shooting for a while then, man. I wish you the best if that's really your aims, but those are some big numbers, man. Those are some big numbers. Oh, there's a bear right there. Well, where'd he come from? Oh, I did not mean to shoot twice. Shoot. Guys, you have to overlook my shooting for a minute. I'm actually shaking with adrenaline since I got that great one. And that's the reason why I'm shooting funky. Is because I'm holding my controller really tight, and it's causing me to push in my sticks, my triggers a little bit. And the game's thinking I'm wanting to shoot when I'm not wanting to shoot. So, just overlook me for a few minutes. I should get things back together in a minute. Dude, what if that great one comes back as another great one? Has that happened in Call of the Wild? Does anybody know? Has anybody ever killed a great one and then came back and then the same respawn came back as a second great one? Has that ever happened? That'd be insane if someone had that kind of luck. Your PC would blow up. D-Train, you can place a tent and a tripod down there. I do have a tent and a tripod there, Colton. I'm not sure what you're talking about. If we go back to where I just came from, there is a tripod here where I can shoot these two. But I have this zone that's like right here on the side of them, and that's the reason why I have to come up here. Is so that way I can shoot this zone and this zone. And then after I shoot those two, I can then bounce down here and shoot at this one over here. Because this is too steep all the way around through here, and then this is too steep through here. There's like one little area that I can put tripods, and it's too close to these zones for me to be able to fast travel. Without spooking anything. And that's kind of the reason why I have it set up the way I do. Then, like I said, that one pawn there is the only ugly setup I have, and it's because it's the only thing I can find that worked. Ooh, that's a pretty boy. Alright, let's see. So, one of those was the respawn from the great one because it gave me another drink zone. Alright, they're both gonna die. Yeah, that's it. We got all three. Nice. Beautiful. Love the numbers, man. Colton, maybe not today because, like I said, my wife is gonna be coming home, and if my wife is gonna be coming home, and I'm making fajitas and stuff. But if there is a way that you can go onto your map and then take a screenshot of the setup that you're talking about, like with the tripod and tent, or maybe take a short video and put it in the Discord and show me what you're meaning, like where to set up and everything. I would definitely make a change if you knew how to solve my problem for me. It's just like I said, I have three different drink zones on that lake that all three of them will get bears over time. And the setup I have is the only setup I can find where I wouldn't spook anything. So, like I said, that first zone I have to go to is way too far of a shot. I don't like it, but it's the only thing I can work with. So, I am open to suggestion. You'll just have to drop it in the Discord so that way I can see what you're talking about. Prayer. Oh, thank God. You're cracking me up, man. Oh, man. I hope you get a great one soon, though, buddy. I really do. I know you're really wanting to get one, so I mean, like, my luck to you, man. I hope that you get one soon, my friend. I really do. Honestly, this has just been a very good luck week, guys, for me. I mean, two great ones. This is the first time in the history of D-Train games where we got two great ones in the same week. And I wish I would have kept the footage from my last great one, but I didn't because I wasn't expecting this. So lesson learned there. But if I would have kept my footage, I would have made this into a video of two great ones in the same week. But unfortunately, I just had to put it in the title. So like in the Black Bear video tonight, I'll say two great ones in the same week, and then I'll say Black Bear. And I'll say we got the Black Bear too, and then maybe in the description I'll have in there I'll have in there telling everybody that we got the great one mule deer earlier in the week, and I'll have a link to like the video in it. Well, that guy like took no notice, which I will be happy with that. Cool, and I can say, man, I mean, I don't know if it was luck or your setup or what have you, but it's a mythical, not too bad. But yeah, this is going really well, man. It's going well already. Oh yeah, that was a good shot. That's a big bull. Not like super impressive, but that's a good elk. I ain't gonna shoot anything though unless I ain't gonna shoot anything if it's some pressure like it is though. I don't know how my pressure's turning pink whenever I have on my tripods. Am I even in the right spot? I am not. I need to move this tent, actually. Hang on a sec, guys. Let me move this tent down some. It's way too far up here. I don't know what I was thinking with this tent. It's down here is where they are. You're wanting a peppermint fox? Dude, those foxes are so pretty. Zero, I hope you get it. I hope you get it. And I hope you get it soon, too. Like I said, for anybody that's doing a grind right now, my luck to you guys. I hope you guys get your great one soon. I've just had, this is all luck. I mean, I'm not doing anything illegitimate to get these. This is literally just pure luck. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm just blown away with my luck this week. I really, really am. I mean, 44 kills for the black bear. Now, in total, guys, I will let you guys know, with all of the herd management that we've done, we probably were more like right around 100. Colton may be able to like give more of an estimate than me, but we did do some pretty heavy herd management. So we did shoot other bears before this. I just wasn't counting. So if I had to take an estimate as like how many bears in total I shot before I got the great one, I probably would be right around 100 is my guess. It didn't take long. Most of my map was already managed, believe it or not. Somehow I got lucky enough for most of my maps to already have like little bears on it. So we didn't have to shoot a whole lot of bears. But I'd say that we're probably somewhere in the 80 to 100 range in total. 44 at the start from the time we actually started the grind. But from the time that we started hunting bears and doing HM, I'd say we're probably right around 80 to 100 is my guess. And Colton, honestly, with the way that my bears are spawning, I might do 2 runs. Because they're kind of acting like my animals on New England when I did the moose grind. Where I could literally do 1 full run, and then I'll still have time during the day, and I could do a second run, and all my respawns would already be back. So I'm thinking that might be what I do with the bear grind. Is shoot them in the morning, then reset time, and then or shoot them in the mornings, and then if I have extra time, just do another run. Because it can double up my numbers. So I'm thinking that might be what I do. Instead of resetting time immediately, if I have any extra time like I do right now, I'll just go around a second run. And shoot any other bears that we can find. Was that a bear there, or was that something rising? Just something rising, just like that little effect. I thought there was a bear over here. I guess not. 7:30. So yeah, we should have a couple more we can shoot. If not, then no well. But yeah, guys, we'll go for about right under another hour. I'm probably going to stop about 10 minutes early just so that way I can get started on editing my video. So that way I can get it out to you guys tonight and it won't interfere with my wife's plans very much. Or mine and my wife's plans, rather. So we're not going to go until 6. We're going to go to about 5:50 is my guess. We'll probably stop about 10 minutes early. Dude, I'm just so happy we got that bear, though. I am so happy that we've already got the bear. Yeah, they're not here. I'm thinking I might have to reset time either way. Alright, let's go to reset time, because there's nothing here. Oh, sure. As soon as I fast travel away, the bear's there. Did you guys see that? As soon as I fast traveled away, there was a bear that popped up right there. Did you guys see it? As soon as I went to fast travel, there was a bear that just. Oh well, we'll reset time. That ain't no big deal. I thought maybe I could do 2 runs, but I can see now that that ain't gonna work. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. He popped in at like the very last second. All right, guys. Before I get back on the map, give me just a minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom and get a water real quick. So Colton, Zira, a Raven. If any of you guys are in the chat, you guys know the drill. If anybody comes into the chat or wonders where I am, just let them know I've stepped away to use the restroom. And I'll be right back. Give me about 2 minutes, guys. Just getting the water in and using the bathroom real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. Thank you, Colton. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, Prayer. Like I said, any of you guys can tell people. It doesn't have to be a mod. I just specifically got my name out my mods just because that's their job. But like I said, if there's anybody in chat and you guys got my back too. So I mean, it don't bother me. Just as long as there's people in chat that's willing to let people know where I win if they jump in. Because there are people that have jumped into the stream before that are new, and then just because I'm not there immediately, they'll just leave. So it's just nice to have people in the chat if I have to walk away, so that way they can be like, hey, he's not gone. He's just gonna be back. So. Why am I spawning 3s in my mains? You might be getting a great one. I mean, like you guys just saw a few minutes ago, I had that great one show up, and it was, and then after that, I went and looked, and I had, like, level 3s and level 4s all in my map. Hang on one second, guys. I'm going to take a bonus kill here. That's a good elk. Take a good little bonus kill. Dude, I wish Rocky Mountain Elk had a great one. I would be all over these things if they had a great one, man. Like, I'm telling you guys, if they reworked Red Deer and gave them a lot more variations, or if they brought a great one, a Rocky Mountain Elk to the game, I would immediately want every single variation and every single rack if they did a good job with them. Because I absolutely love elk, and I absolutely love red deer. And if they would just give the elk a nice little rework, give them more antler variations, a bigger body, and then give them a great one, they would be my favorite animal in the entire game. Because I absolutely love Rocky Mountain elk. It's just my only issue with them in the game right now is their antlers are a little bit thin, in my opinion. They need to look a little bit rounder, a little bit bolder. And then also the animals themselves, I think, need to be upgraded in size. They need to look a little bit bigger. But then I'm telling you, I wish the Rocky Mountain elk had a great one. I wish it did. Can you guys imagine hunting the elks like that? I mean, literally grinding black bears and elk together, like in the same morning. Just shoot whatever bears you could, shoot whatever elk you could. And you're basically doing 2 grinds at once. Dude, that would be insane. 5, 5, 6. Oh, look at 10. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We don't got a great one. I was just messing with y'all. Let's see. 7s. Dude, all the bears came down here, it looks like. We got so many in this pond. Okay, we'll take out the big boys first. Take him out. Oh, he just went down a little bit too soon. Like I said, I am having to learn how to hit these guys. Like I said, this is my first time ever shooting at black bears. So it's going to be a little while before I figure out exactly where I need to put my beads. Oh, I thought I dropped him the way he reacted. Why won't you just die? Good grief. I don't think I can shoot any other ones. Sadly, out of all those bears, I think I'm only gonna get 2. In practice, I should be able to get more than that eventually, but right now I'm having to just take what I can get. Sorry, Prayer. I didn't mean to freak you out that much, man. You got me with that look at the 10. I was hoping I would. I was hoping I'd get a few of you guys. Oh, man. Honestly, I actually thought about taking it a step further and being even meaner. And I thought about actually freaking out for a second. Be like, oh my gosh, great one! No, I'm kidding. Like, I thought about, like, really getting into it for a second. Just see if you guys would think I saw another one. But I didn't want to be that mean, so I just didn't. But I thought about it. I thought about it. Oh, my heart for a poor Prayer. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. For all the things I put you through, you didn't have a prayer. Ah. Oh, that's terrible. I think it's pretty good, though. You didn't have a warrior to fight for you. And through all the things he put you through, you didn't have a prayer. There you go, man. I made a joke about your channel name. Or maybe that's a... What would you call that? They did a joke. They call that something like play on words, I think is what it is. Yeah, play on words for your channel. Why would I do that? Because it's fun. And because I like play on words. Oh, man. Oh, if you're talking about why would I say... If you're talking about me saying there's a level 10 there, I am sorry. I just want to have a little fun with my chat. Freak out and it's level 1 or something. Don't give me ideas now. Because, I mean, that does sound like a funny thing to do. It won't be today because you guys are already expecting it, but maybe in the future. Yeah, like wait till we're doing like an antlered species, and then wait for like the smallest antler you could get on a deer, like it'd be like a level 1 with like the little stick rack, if you will, little spike, and they flip out and be like, no, it's just this guy. Oh man, I don't think I counted those kills. I may have double counted that last pawn, guys, but that's okay. I know a few of my grinds I've double counted at times, so we'll just have to go with it. But I'm pretty sure I forgot to count those last 2. I'm thinking I might need to back this up a little bit. I'm a little bit too close, I feel. Okay, there's a 7. Do we have any other black bears here? I don't see any others, so that's better. Honestly, I'd rather this zone be a singular bear zone. I should have kept my mouth shut. Oh well. At least he's going to give us an easier shot than the other one is. If I can just get my bead to go where I want it to go. Get out of the way, elk. Dude, I love elk, but they are a pain when it comes to the bears. Ooh! Ooh, I don't know what I hit, but golly, I dropped that thing. My goodness. What? No, ma'am. Nope, you can't have that water bottle. You give me that water bottle. I dropped my last water bottle on the floor, and Mimi absolutely loves them. And whenever it hit the ground, she immediately started trying to play with it. I had to take it from her so that way you guys wouldn't hear it in the background. Oh, goodness. She loves water bottles. Yeah, exactly, Zero. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Hey, what's that, guys? I got a text from both Wolf Boss and my wife. Let me reply to them real quick. One second. Let me reply to Wolf Boss, and then I'll reply to my wife, and then I'll be right back to the stream. One second, guys. Alrighty. Alright, guys, I'm making my way back to the stream. Give me 1 second. Wolf Boss is currently replying to me, so I can't see the stream at the moment. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and refresh my stream. Yeah, you say, wow, that shot, man, but the problem about it is that that was just a lucky shot. Like, I was not intending for that bullet to go there. So... My wife is so happy about it. I told her that I got the great one in 44 kills, and she said, "Oh my goodness, so congratulations!" Because I'm so happy that it was such an easy grind for you, because she knew how much I put into this grind, and she knew that that it took me forever to find some of these spots to set up on. So I'm so happy. She's excited to death that I got one today. Just go down the hill and go to the side a little bit and find a spot you can shoot both zones from. Are you talking about the hill that I'm currently on, Colton? Is it this hill that I'm currently positioned at? I ain't gonna move for a minute so that way you have time to respond to me, but is it where I'm currently at? Because the problem is that I can have this bear standing here, and I also have bears down here, like below this this drop off at times on me. So I can't put my stuff down there because I'll end up spooking them. That's the reason why I had to come up here. Yeah, so your map is probably a little bit different than mine, Colton, because I have tried that. But you didn't see this, but the other night, whenever I was trying, it actually did have my setup down there, and it did work better. But the problem was is that I kept getting them to go there and there. Like they'd keep being down here at the bottom and keep being over there at this offshoot, which is why I moved up here. So that way I wouldn't spook them anymore. But as you can see, now they're not going there no more. But that's the reason why I moved up here, is so that way I wouldn't have any risk of spooking them if they were there. So I don't know if I should move or not because of that reason. Because I know that I could move and it would be a better setup overall, but I would end up spooking anything if they came back to those zones. So I don't know. I mean, maybe have this set up here for when they do go to those zones, and then have another one down there, because I have enough tents where I can put another one down below me if I needed to. Oh yeah, you're fine, man. Like I said, that's the only reason why I didn't move like that. Was because I have 4 zones on this lake, at least where my bears could be. They can be over there, they can be in this corner, and they could also be on that corner, and then I've also had one right here before. So that's the reason why I've moved it the way that I've moved it, because this way it like guarantees that I won't spook anything. But yeah, like if it wasn't for that, I mean down there was an amazing spot, and it really would have helped me out a lot. But again, I just want to have a one and done type situation, if that makes sense. Dude, for a minute there, the way that sun was shining on that bear, I thought we had another one. I'm seeing great ones now, guys. I've already got a great one earlier this week, and now I've got that black bear. I'm just seeing great ones everywhere now. My goodness. Like I literally saw that guy shining in the sunlight for a minute there, and I thought that was the birch, or I think it's called the birch. Whichever one is the brown fluffy one. I would really like to have that one, by the way. If you guys are wondering, that's another great one I would really like to get. Dude, I thought I hit that bear. Well, at least I was able to get 2. Oh, I overcounted. 1 second. It's 21 kills, not 22 kills. Alright. Well, we're 21 kills into the second black bear grind. I've got to stop talking about it, but guys, I am just blown away. Like this is the first week I've ever got 2 great ones in the same week. So I'm having a really hard time calming down. Like I'm all sorts of twist up. I'm left and right, upside down, and diagonal, guys. Like I'm all over the place. My stomach is growling. My heart's not racing anymore, but it's like I still got that adrenaline feeling in me. It's like my body just doesn't want to let me calm down. Yeah, guys, I haven't said this in a while, but make sure that you guys hit the like button for me if you haven't already. That way more people will be able to find the channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to reach 700 subscribers, hopefully maybe even 1,000 before the end of the summer. So that would be insanely amazing. So I appreciate any and all of your support, guys. And guys, I can't out what the plans are just yet, but trust me, if you guys knew what I was planning for 1,000 subscribers, you guys would want me to hit it as soon as possible. I can't reveal it until we get to like 800, but I've already got plans about how we're going to celebrate 1,000 subscribers, and you guys will probably love it to death. So, if you guys have any friends that you think might like my channel, and would want to participate in chat or subscribe to the channel, please make sure you guys encourage them, because I've got some really, really big plans for this channel when we hit 1,000. Again, we're too small right now to do what I'm wanting to do, but when we get to 1,000 subscribers, what I have planned is pretty big. Let me refresh my stream real quick. Alright, we're good. Prayer, you might want to redo that sentence, man. I don't know what you're meaning. I have no bears in my bears. I have no bears in my bears. I mean, I think that's normal. I don't think you're supposed to have bears inside of other bears. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's normal. That's normal. Oh, in your zones. Gotcha. Well, all I can tell you is just maybe reset time, do a main menu reset, and then do that about 3 or 4 more times. And if they don't come back, then that means they're somewhere else on your map. They've bounced around on you. So you might have to go searching. I don't really need this much time, so let me actually just go to 7 o'clock. I don't think that I need to do the 6:30. I'm pretty sure that I'm good with 7. Because I'm getting done pretty quick. Level 2? Warrior, if you got a level 2 male on one of your bonds, I would just leave it. Because that's really good for HM. So, yeah, if you got a level 2, I would leave that. If it's a male. I've never seen a level 2, I don't think. I've seen level 3s. But yeah, if you got a level 2 bear, which I don't know if those exist, but if you got a level 2 bear, I would leave it. I wouldn't care if that was on a main pond or not. Level 4. Dude, I hope that I can redeem myself with the elk. I've had one diamond elk, or diamond elk potential that showed up once. Cougar? Is there a cougar? There has to be a cougar around here. I blast every single one, every cougar I find, I blast with 300. Because I hate those things. I don't see it, though. Usually it's crawling, like, right down here in this valley. Well, I didn't see any bears. Oh, it's a female? Okay, well, I'd still leave it because it's a female, but that's interesting. I don't think females really affect your HM, though, so I just wouldn't worry about it. I just leave her. Yeah, I'm not seeing any bears. I think they got spooked. Unfortunate. We're into 24 kills into the second black bear grind, people. 44 for the first one ever. I cannot believe that still. 44 on our first one. So we're exactly 20 kills away from our last record on the black bear. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. 6, 5, 4, 3. That's funny. 7, 7. Oh, come on. Really? Well, I got him. Wait a minute. I hit him at some point. Yeah, he's dying. Yeah, I don't know where I hit him at, but I got him at some point. Well. And we got that one too. Okay, 3 is a lot better than just 2, so I'll take that. Dude, I wish that they would that they would change the reload sound effects back to where they were. I don't know if you guys are annoyed by it, but like the new thunk kind of sound that they have when you reload, it annoys me. I actually kind of like the metal clacking together on my reload better before the last update. I mean, that could just be me, but I just don't like how it sounds anymore with when you're reloading magazines. I mean, obviously the bolt action still sounds pretty good when you're just putting individual bullets in the gun, but any weapon that you're using now that has a magazine in it, they all have that same reload sound effect now. It's that big thump, and I'm just not a big fan of it. It actually irritates me. You want to cry? You've been grinding for 2.5. Please, great one spawned. Oh, you've been grinding for 2 hours? Whew. Dude, I mean, that's some really good dedication, but I mean, you gotta look at my streams. I usually grind 4 hours in a row most weeks and don't even see a great one. So, like I said, it takes some time and dedication, man. It really does. I hope it comes to you soon, though, man. I really do. And for anybody that's hunting or getting great ones or anything like that, I wish the best of luck to all of you guys. Because it takes perseverance, it takes dedication, and it takes passion. I mean, you gotta love doing it. You gotta love the mystery of not knowing what that next animal around the corner is gonna be, and and loving shooting and counting your kills and all that stuff. Because if there's any of that stuff that you don't like, you're gonna get bored with it, or you're not gonna like it. So, like my wife, she likes grinding, but she can only do it for about 2 or 3 hours, and then she gets bored and has to do other things. Where I'm usually the same way, but whenever I have you guys here, it's a little bit different story. But yeah, you gotta have all the variables for the equation in order to be someone who enjoys the grind. You wish you could grind long hours. Well, I can tell you one thing, guys. I can't do it unless I'm doing it with somebody. If you were to give me, like, you guys wouldn't believe me because you're used to it. But like off stream, I still have not grinded any. I told you guys in that post a while back that I was gonna start grinding off stream if I felt like it, and I've never felt like it. Like, even since I told you guys that I'm gonna grind if I feel like grinding, I've just never had a time when I wanted to. Because I really just enjoy doing it with you guys. Like, I really do. I like having you guys here, watching me shoot the animals. Being able to celebrate the trophies when they come in with me. Or if I was doing it on my own, I'd want to be with my wife at least. Like, where me and her are doing it together. So, most of the time, I don't even play the game unless I'm live streaming or unless she's doing something with me. Oh, come on, bear. That should be good. Dude, how was that not good? It felt like it was right in there. Okay, I got him with that follow-up, though. Yeah, we got him with the follow-up, at least. Okay. At least I got them both. It's free time to do it for me. I like doing it. I just don't have the free time as often. Yeah, that's another thing, too, is that you gotta have the time to do it, too. Yeah, that's a good point, Zero. So, yeah, you gotta have the determination, the dedication, the perseverance, the desire, as well as the time. Ow, what? What? Where'd you come from? Dude, where did he come from? Or was that the other one? Was there 3 here, or was there only 2? What just happened? Was that our other bear, or was there a 3rd one here and I just didn't see him? He came right along and bit me on the butt cheek. Need a band-aid again. Yeah, we had 3 bears here, and I didn't even know. I thought we only had our 2, but yeah, there was 3 bears. Well, at least we made sure we got them all. And we did not destroy the zone, thankfully. My goodness. That guy just tried to kill me. Yeah, I wish that they didn't change the tripods too, because used to you could put the tripods like anywhere as long as there was like a little bit more space. But I think that they widened the radius, and now if there's like any kind of rocks or anything, or even around your tripod, you can't even place it. Whereas like 3 or 4 years ago, you could place your tripods pretty much anywhere. Got 2 level 5s down there. And they're not facing the correct direction. This is going to be a tough decision. I mean, I guess we'll do the 22 trick and just try to get at least one of these. That's the hardest part about my setup right now, is that this is some really long shooting. Can I get that guy while he's standing? No, he's going to go back down. Quit turning your butt on me. Yeah, that guy knows the game. Oh, and he's going to take a step forward as soon as I need to shoot. Okay, we got him. Oh, we got them both. I don't know what I hit on this guy, but he's going down. We got them both. Dude, that is so lucky. I don't know how we killed both of those bears, but we did. Beaver fell a tree. Excuse me? So we had 3 here. Yeah, the beaver didn't fall a tree. We just had a bear die right on top of the tent. That's fine. We'll take care of business first. That is a pretty bull. Well, we don't have another bear over there, so we might as well take him. That pretty thing. Get a nice little heart shot in there on him. Dude, that level 3 right there was so wide, I keep thinking that has to be at least a level 4 every time I see him. Yeah, Colton, like I said, you have to have that passion, man. You have to have it in you to where you're fine grinding for hours. I think the only reason why I am is because I used to play Deer Hunter 4 whenever I was really younger. And if any of you guys have played like the older Deer Hunter PC games, especially Deer Hunter 4 when they had like the giant, massive non-typicals in the world records, that was really what taught me how to grind. Because I was pretty much grinding on that game way back when. And yeah, you didn't grind the same way. You pretty much had to hunt. The way I grinded was by sitting in the tripod next to a cornfield, and I would sit there for like 3 hours in game just calling and putting out scents. And I had so many world records on that game and all kinds of really big trophies. I wish I was actually doing a channel way back then because I had so many. But yeah, my passion for grinding actually started back at that point, is my guess, and it didn't flourish a lot until Call of the Wild. So. Duke, why are you stuck? Duke, over here. Come on, buddy. Are you drunk? What did Mama put in your food this morning? Of course, he's going to jump right in the water, because that's what he always does. Okay, so there's no tracks, so we did find them all. Okay, let's go get our bull. Your bears are so fun, you won't stop. I hear that. I hear that. Like I said, there was a bear here. Dude, why are these bears, like, spawning in at, like, the last second? I mean, what's going on? This guy was definitely not here a few minutes ago, and now that I teleport over here, he's all of a sudden here. I don't know what's going on. Respawn's acting weird already, and I've already got a great one, so I don't know what's going on. Colton, while you're in the chat, man, have you been thinking about what weapon you want me to use whenever the second one shows up? Because like I said, we're both racing, and it doesn't matter who wins there, but whenever mine finally does show, have you been thinking about what weapon you want me to use? Because, like I said, you get to choose the weapon and the method for the second one as well. Because Wolf chose it for this one, so you get to choose it for the next. And I didn't know if you had been thinking about it at all. Oh, come on. You could have stood still for a couple more seconds. There we go. That ought to give his butt. He's going to die from the pain of his butt. And then we're going to shoot this guy because he's pretty, or is it the one behind him that has a bigger estimate? It's the one behind him. Alrighty. .45-75 or the 243 pistol. The .45-75, is that the lever action? Because I do not have a lever action because I'm not a fan of them. But I do have the 243 pistol, so I could definitely use that one. So yeah, we can do the 243 pistol next time. Is there a certain like method you want me to do it on, or do you just want me to get within a good range and shoot him? Because usually with the 243, if I'm shooting bigger game with the pistol, especially, I like to get them at the exact same distance as my zeroing. Because if you miss it even by a little bit, you can mess up the shot. So usually when I'm using the 243 pistol, I usually like to be within pretty close range. But like I said, I don't care what method you want me to use. It's just make sure it's a method that's definitely doable. Don't set me up for failure because obviously I don't want to screw up a great one if I can help it. But you don't have to make it like all over the top easy either. Just make sure that it's at least doable. But yeah, you definitely have the right to choose what method as well. Because Wolf said that he wanted it under 100 yards with the 300, which is what we did. So if you have like your own method of how you want to see me shoot it, you can definitely let me know. But like I said, just make sure that it's challenging enough to where it's a challenge, but at the same time doable. Because I don't want to screw anything up if I can help it. Okay, so you want me to get in close like I did with the 300 and just shoot it with a 243 pistol. Gotcha. All right, do not write that down somewhere, Colton, or just don't forget about it. Because in the future, whenever that next great one shows up, we're definitely going to be doing that. Hello, Mimi. You lonely, girly? Oh, she's wanting me to scruff her butt with my foot. You know, you're spoiled. You know that, girly? You're spoiled. Yeah, I know. You love your daddy and your mama. Alright, guys. We got about 5 minutes left in the stream before I need to go and start working on the editing of my video. So, what we're going to do is that instead of shooting anything, we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to go around to every single zone, make sure there's no diamonds or great ones or rares. And if there are, we'll shoot them. But if there's not, then we're going to move on. Like I said, we don't have much time left, so I don't want to spend it possibly tracking animals. So we're just going to go around, look and see what our respawns for our bears are. And at that point, we'll move. Well, we'll have to end the stream. But hopefully, but guys, I mean, this has been our most successful week yet. We've got 2 great ones this week, in the non-tip muley, and then we also got the black bear on my 2 streams later. So I could not be happier with this week. It's been amazing. Five medium. But yeah, I think that I'll call the short tomorrow is a great one black bear and 44 kills. And then on the actual like long distance video, I'll probably give it like a more in depth title. But yeah, guys, hopefully everybody in the chat today has enjoyed the black bear grind. I did not expect a 44 kill great one. That was insane. And we will continue this grind next week. But like I said, we've also got two other great ones we need to aim to get. We need one more fallow deer. We also need to get at least one roe deer. So we're getting very close to getting everything that I wanted. And yes, we will be doing live streams of Peru on the first day I can stream next week. I don't see a black bear, but knowing my chances, as soon as I teleport away, there's going to be one pop up. Alright, let's teleport away, see if we see anything pop up. Nope, didn't see nothing, so I guess there wasn't no respawns there at the moment. Mimi. My puppy's really needy at the moment. She's all over me. She's lonely. You've already been fed, so I know you ain't hungry. Okay, so these bears are definitely out of render. Oh, it's attacking me. I can't shoot it. The pressure's too high. I'm gonna have to let it go, because if I can't... Yeah, I can't shoot this thing. I need to be in my tripod. Okay, so it does seem that I need to tweak something, because, yeah, these bears are out of render if they're like back here. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Dude, that thing looks like a monster, and it's not even that big. Alrighty. Last place, guys. So we got our great one. Last chance for a second. I doubt it's going to be here, but you never know. Let's see, what's that guy out there? That's a pretty good looking elk. Oh, it's just level 4. Okay. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, it does look like that we're not going to get a second black bear. But, guys, what a W stream, man. Probably one of our best streams ever, to be honest. 44 kills today, guys. 2 runs is all it took us. 2 different time resets, and then we got a great one. So that's amazing. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll try to get the second bear as soon as possible. Like I said, Colton wants us to stop at 162, so that way he can race me. So if we get to 162 next week, we'll have to wait till he gets back from vacation before we continue the grind. But either way, guys, hope you all have a great weekend. I love you all. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Schedule comes out Sunday. Peace out, everybody.